Hey, not a lot of time. Things are super busy. I'm sorry. That's why this Mystery Titans Theater is coming up a little later than usual. I'm Travis Walsh. You know me. I'm here with all the usual gang idiots. Hope you enjoyed this show. This is a great... This show got out of control. We thought Pete was dead for a while, but it turns out he's okay. It's an all-timer for sure. A new character. We crowned a new Titan, so whoopee. Anyways, follow us on Twitch. Subscribe on Twitch. Twitch.tv/TravisWashMachine. We are live every other Saturday generally. I'll tell you quickly about what's coming up. On May 4th, right this upcoming Saturday, it's May the 4th be with you with my dear Star Wars buddy and Boom buddy, David Hasselhoff. May 18th, we got our buddy Kevin Lyon back. Just a week turnaround on him. We're lucky that we keep getting to hang out with him. June 1st, great Nick Pesky McGregor. June 15th, Frightful 4 with James Hamilton. June 22nd, the return of Matt Pellegaro, Matt P, our buddy. July 6th, friend of the great Steve Williams. July 20th, return of Jenny Smith. August 3rd, the debut of local wrestler Todd Quality. That's going to be a real fun one. And then on the 17th, looking like we got JT Rosero. Okay, so that's that. Yes, follow us on the Patreon. Subscribe to the Patreon. There's really good stuff from the Dean Show in the most recent one. Go to Boom Pro Wrestling. Like I said, it's been nuts the last little while. I'll include a link to us on Talk is Jericho. Crazy. And also Brian Alvarez was recently there. I want to say thank you to him. And he said some nice things about us on the Wrestling Observer radio. So that's rad. But May 24th, get the funk out. It's my show. If you were in Vancouver, come to May 24th show because it's the first one that I've gotten to book from top to bottom. I'm really excited about it, and Boom's blowing up. So if you are in Vancouver, check out Boom Pro Wrestling. Enjoy today's show. I don't think that's it. I do think that's it. Thanks. See you guys soon. Bye. Oh, I forgot. Give us your money. Right. This is Mystery Titans Theater, everybody. My name is Travis Walsh, and we're trying to do a Titans reunion today, but technical difficulties all over the place. We'll get to that in a second. So I am joined as always by, is that supposed to pause there?
I believe so.
Okay, good. Thank God. That voice you just heard was our buddy Johnny Hedgepeth. That would have been perfect. Johnny, how are you?
I'm doing good. We're doing this on the fly in a lot of ways.
I like it. Yeah, because we got a vet with us tonight. Somebody we needed to call in, and one of our best friends of the show here, PWG great. Taro, Kevin Lyon.
PWG great. You don't realize I've had like 4 matches in Pro Wrestling Gorilla. No one knew who I was the last time I wrestled Pro Wrestling Gorilla. So you could just say Southern California wrestling legend Taro. But I'm nothing compared to the man on the screen right now, the Boogie Man. Whoa, let's get down, baby. Yeah.
With Carl Weathers?
Yeah. Or but we just talked about the Abrams and the Zucker brothers, Big Jim Slade from Kentucky Fried Movie right there.
Yeah. No, this would be Young Rocky could kiss my ass.
That's Rocky King.
That's Rocky King. This is
what?
Okay. So whoa. Yeah. Okay. So I just picked one that I knew was coming up. I might have skipped an episode, but we're at a point right now where Rocky King is getting a little bit of a push as one of Jimmy Valiant's fellow street people in a little bit of a push in his feud. He joins Valiant's army. It doesn't last.
This is big Richard Marley, not little Richard Marley. A few years later, like what happened there? He's on the good stuff.
There he is.
Connecting to audio still.
Oh, if it connects, we'll just cut this. Then we'll go to the...
fine. Pete, can you hear us? Oh, he's muted.
He's on mute.
He's mute.
He was almost there. Oh my God.
Hey,
Pete,
am I here?
Yeah, Pete Schirmacher. All right.
You can't see me, I guess, right?
No, and that's fine. And that's fine.
That's fine.
All right.
Yeah. Welcome, man. I'm glad we were able to pull this off because there's the thing, because Kelly's power went out on the farm.
I was expecting it's Kevin Lyon guy.
Yeah.
Who's this
guy? Yeah. Have you guys ever met?
No,
that's crazy to me. That's awesome.
No, I definitely know Pete from all.
There we go.
Definitely know.
There he is.
There you are, buddy.
Hey, Pete.
Great to see you.
I know you from all the years of listening to stuff, and like, hey,
that's cool. That's awesome, man. No, Yeah, I was at a birthday party earlier, and I'm like, shit, it's like 8 o'clock. I get my ass over here.
All right, and he got your shit sorted out. That's awesome. So let's get going. Johnny's put together a really special playlist, and we'll start with this.
Of course. It's 2024.
So, please explain, Johnny. Like, I know you guys had that.
Sitting right there, baby.
Yeah, you guys did a podcast for WoW when you were looking at that NWA.
Well, hey,
I have a photo. I mean, I don't know if I can show it. I'm gonna flip it. See it, Space City. You see it?
What are we looking at? Let's see a TV.
All right, let me see, baby.
You're talking about the Space City little podcast you guys released.
Yes.
Yeah, I have this thing we did at Space City. I have this nice little thing where I have Ted DiBiase signed it. I have Ric Flair. I have Tully. I have a couple other guys signed it.
Awesome.
Okay, so what we didn't do is a proper intro. Hey, everybody out there in YouTube land.
Yeah.
Welcome to Mystery Titans Theater. Originally, we were going to be having the Titans reunion, but Kelly's terrible Canadian electricity is out. So Kevin Lyons has stepped up to the plate, and this is our Titans reunion show.
Yeah. I think
Kelly's with us in spirit.
Yeah, a cow knocked over the antenna or something. All right, and
Ricky Steamboat, Tiger Chuck and Lee.
You requested a Steamboat match, so Johnny's delivering.
Did that really say 1987? Wait, did that really say 1987? Tiger Chuck Lee.
87 Chunger.
In WWF.
Fuck you.
I love it. Yeah, now I can see why you waited, Johnny. Why we had to wait.
Of course. Yes, I knew there was a goddamn listing. I knew I was going to get garbage. I was expecting a midget match, but this shit, bullshit.
You want some Coconut Willie? Is that what you're hoping for from Houston? I mean, come on.
I'd rather get this than this crap.
Yeah, it's a long show. Pete, it's a long show.
I know.
It's a long show.
I'm gonna step out. I'm gonna grab a beer. I'll be right back.
Awesome.
Yeah, I actually made him leave.
It took an hour to get him here, and then he leaves 5 minutes later.
Yeah. It's a small part. Yes. So I'll be right back.
Yes.
I hope he brings back a good beer. Travis, what are you drinking tonight, by the way?
Right now, well, I just finished right out in your neighborhood, Lagunitas IPA, just keeping it simple. Yeah. But then I'm back to the Stone Fruit Dino Sour, and I always have one sour a night, right?
Cheers.
From Phillips, who have
I'm
talked about a couple times.
Yes, yep.
And that was our trash pandas that we had, the late night trash pandas when we needed food in our stomach and the kitchen.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Anyway,
I didn't see you, Travis. I saw you announce. I saw you do Dan and was it Adora?
Yes, that's right. I got to. Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, man. Dan's the best, right? Johnny got to meet him.
Oh, good. I know.
Yeah.
John, is that the first time you saw him live?
Who's this?
Macabre.
Dan.
Oh, Macabre. Oh, yeah. I got to see Macabre. We talked for a bit. When he realized it was me, I got a big sweaty hug from him because he hadn't gone back.
Good guy. Yeah, great guy.
Yeah, just the best guy. But I was going to mention now, yes, did I pick this match just to fuck with Pete? I did.
Fuck you, you did.
But he has the Intercontinental belt.
He's got the belt. That's what surprised me. I'm like, oh my God. Because Pete, remember, we've talked about this a million times. One of the nails in the coffin of my original fandom was Honky Tonk Man beating Ricky Steamboat. I was like, fuck this. And I didn't watch it anymore. How many defenses did he have? How long was he champ?
I wonder. Oh, it looks like Pete is frozen.
It wasn't much, but I think there was a Saturday night's main event against Hercules.
Okay, I was done.
Right after me,
I was in and out at that point anyway, but that was like it.
Yeah, no, it's such a bummer. Because after all that time, that's the reward. I still can't believe Tiger Chung Lee was in WWF at all in '87. This is like what?
Yeah.
I thought by now he's back to New Japan as Kim Duck.
Oh.
Well, we got that moment.
This match made Pete leave completely now.
Yeah.
Jesus. Like, oh. We got that moment, if nothing else. Hilarious.
I'll report back soon, but I'm gonna see Dan's last match.
Wow. So cool.
Yeah. Alan Bighart and I, we're going to do a baseball and wrestling trip in July to go see Dan's last match in Chattanooga.
Dude, so that May show, I can talk about this now.
Okay.
The May show that for Boom, the Friday show, I get to book from start to finish. So I've been writing it and getting a call the talent, and we had Dan for a while. We had him for a while, but that's the show, or he gets married that month, and so his wife has told him no bookings in the month of May, and I completely understand. And at first he's like, because it would have been against our boy Casey Ferreira, who's training in LA for the New Japan.
Okay, I'll have to keep an eye on him then.
Yeah, he's awesome. I
have not seen his name out yet. Right on.
Yeah,
I was ring announcer for his second pro match, and I remember, and Nicole carried him, to a very good match. But you could see the talent that this kid had already in his second match,
and right there, him being willing to come to another country to train at the New Japan Dojo. I mean, that's some commitment right there.
Yep. Yeah.
Was he on the show that I went to last June? Do you remember?
Yes, he would have been in the Scramble.
Okay, I was going to ask. I thought the Scramble. The name rang a bell. Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus. Hopefully Pete will make it back.
Chunger Mania.
The only thing better was when Ricky Steamboat against Killer Khan. That was the only thing that would have been better.
Stay tuned.
Oh.
I don't think, does that match exist? It must.
I don't know.
There must be one out there.
Hey, look, the Chunger's bringing it to the Dragon here.
Yeah.
He's in good shape. It's like he's in good shape.
Looks good.
How long was he employed?
Seriously, I don't remember seeing him between like 84 and this match. I was like, what do you mean he's in WF?
Maybe they just had to be in the neighborhood and they needed him. Yeah.
They had a large roster of D-Town guys, right? I figured Chunger would stick around.
My favorite boy band from the late 90s.
But I thought he was in New Japan somewhere in around the mid 80s. I have to go to Cage Match and check. Oh, I might as well check right now. Why not?
D-Town.
Vince brought him in just for this match.
Absolutely.
The karate stylings of the Dragon.
Exactly. Put over the kid, the new champ.
So he won it March 29th, and he lost it June 13th. Sorry, I gotta get
and he beat him with a karate chop to the head.
Yes, that's beautiful. Not even the cross body. Dang,
hilarious.
Because he had to show his martial arts are superior.
I
love them. I never thought I'd be going to Kim Duck's Cage Match profile to see what his matches were like in 1987. It's so weird.
The eyes of the dragon are upon you.
Yeah, he was on house shows in 86. All right. I'm seeing it's sporadic, but he's there, I love seeing Danny Spivey beat Tiger Chung Lee in January of 86. Brutal.
All right.
Oh, here he is, the liver lipped bastard himself.
Yep.
Of Mr. Fuji and Mr. Saito combining their forces against what should prove to be a dynamic combination.
Kelly's in the chat. He's like, no, not a cow, just a sudden windstorm.
Okay.
He'll be facing the animal George Steele. Tony Garea.
Yay!
Nice.
Can you imagine if you go to David House Show on January 3rd, 1987, and you would see a house show in Riverside, California, of all places, an hour from where I live, and the match is a draw between Tiger Chung Lee and Moondog Spot.
It's the main event in any arena, Kevin.
I have no idea where this place would be in Riverside, California. Wait, I have no idea where wrestling would be, because I saw wrestling in San Bernardino, California, but not Riverside. That tells you something. Oh, let's go a mainstay in Southern California wrestling.
Yeah, here's the great man.
Yep.
Only when he leaves the squared
Moose. I had Gurria once. A little shot cleared it up.
There you go. Is a very large, reinforced, specially built stretcher waiting for either Andre or Khan at the
Again, Vince looks like he's on the Hockey Night in Canada team. Oh, what happened with Toronto, Boston? Anybody know? Moose, can you?
Yeah.
As you know, the Lakers and Nuggets. I don't know about your sport in Canada.
Hey, hold on. Freddie Blassie is explaining how he's paid out of his own pocket for this special stretcher, for the stretcher match with Andre and the long con continues, gentlemen.
Yeah, there he is. So handsome.
Or I never thought I'd heard say about that gentleman.
Either one. Well,
Blassie, come on, Freddie, you kidding me?
The Hollywood
Boston
flash,
4-1.
The Hollywood fashion
plate.
Fashion plate.
Yes, sir.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Hey, his wife is Japanese.
I
Fred
don't
Blassie's
think that
wife
was
was Japanese.
That's
He knows the language.
entirely accurate.
That's
Yes.
it. How do you know?
Oh, he's Mongolian. So wait, he needs to learn Mandarin.
He's clearly an ancient Mongolian.
Yes.
Okay,
Sounds
Fred
like
Blassie speaks ancient Mongolian.
In Licorice Pizza, the guy who has the Asian wives, and he always just puts on an Asian accent whenever they're around to show that he's sensitive.
Oh my goodness.
What's the name of that actor? He's on Best in Show. He's in a lot of those Christopher Guest movies.
I know, like
yeah.
Not quite sure.
Really
I do want to now also, since I feel the need to explain all the footage and why I included it, since we're going with it now. This is a callback to Titans of Wrestling. This is going to be the Titans of Wrestling reunion show once again, and this is what it was all about. This is the beginning of this era. Bob Backlund, our hero champion here. This promo, this promo has just got to be scintillating,
riveting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take on Adrian Honest, and I'm gonna defeat him with my wrestling skills in about 20 minutes.
Kelly says he can't stay long, so because it doesn't want his phone to die. So he says, "Say hi to Pete if he gets back," and says, "Thanks, Kev. Thanks, Sarah.
My pleasure.
Keeping us afloat."
Here he is.
Nice.
2 shows in a row with Morocco and the Wizard.
I like it. And if we
is that a Raiders cap?
Looks like it.
Because it would match the jacket.
Yeah, the gear. It looks like Chuck D out there.
Yeah. The Hawaiian gangsta.
Yeah, or Easy E maybe more.
Yeah.
So. No, and the Wizard is
minus the AIDS.
The Wizard is Flavor Flav, you're right.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah, it is the Raiders. I love it.
McMahon is Professor Griff.
Terminator X. Moose says Bob Backlund thinks missionary sex is too spicy.
Yeah.
Don't you be fooled. That little Midwesterner knows how to fuck.
All right. Very unpredictable. Wow.
He's another early Titans favorite, Shitty Sweet Hansen.
And Johnny Rods, both of these guys. Man, and this is a short match. I saw the run time.
It's clipped.
Oh, is it?
It should be.
Where are we here? Allentown?
I have no idea. It's unpredictable.
It looks like Allentown. I have no idea. But
Allentown
this is Swede as a face, so it's probably 83 if it is WFTV, right? Yeah.
Swede as a face.
Yeah, because he turned around when I started watching in 83 or so.
He looks like he smells. He's ugly.
Yeah. Perfect baby face.
He's not, dude. He's not a pleasant human being to look at.
He looks not well.
Yeah. With the Andre singlet too.
It looks like now he looks kind of a cross. Usually he's always got Richard Keel. He's predominantly Richard Keel.
Absolutely.
But now it looks like he's got a little bit of Anton from No Country
Oh yeah.
Wearing an Andre singlet. How often does he wear a singlet?
Ooh.
No. Hey, no.
Nice, nice, yeah.
What, dude? Swede's a heel here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Look at the. Yeah. Let's go, Johnny. Let's go, Johnny.
Oh,
this is awesome. Sorry, where did this come from?
I just never know Johnny Rodz being the babyface. It seems like he's always a heel.
Pete, come on, buddy. Pete's
back.
So
Blassie is with. Sorry.
There he is.
Oh, there we go.
Amazing.
That was really fun right there.
Yeah.
But Johnny Rodz as the underdog babyface is such a weird. That's weird.
Yeah, he played both roles sometimes.
Yeah, it just seemed like I never saw him as a face when I started watching.
He's awesome. He's
top and bottom.
He's good. Oh my gosh.
He's unpredictable, Kevin.
Yes, he is.
Oh. No, boo.
Oh, boo.
Wow.
Oh, give me a break.
What
really, a sprint, man.
That
was
a
not
fun,
clipped
that
at
was
all.
Fun.
Yeah.
That was a really fun match. This really
Pete,
fun too.
Can you hear us? Pete is there. Look like he's trying to get his phone going.
Yeah.
But he missed a hidden gem.
Dude,
who's the guy who's Who's the guy putting together these Johnny Rods? Man, there it is. Like, yeah, shout out to this guy, man. You can buy his t-shirt at Pro Wrestling Tees.
Oh, gosh. Oh, goodness.
All right.
Oh, man.
And now let's head back to Texas.
Are we going to Gillies? I wish we were going to Gillies.
My parents had Gillies jackets they brought back from Houston. You're just muted now, Pete. There you go. Look like you're using your phone. Ask to unmute. See if that works.
Yeah, she'll still be muted.
All right, I'm here, I think.
Yeah.
Hey, Pete.
All right, sorry I'm doing the phone. The computer.
No problem. No problem. You can see this all right, though, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh, we're flat. Nice.
You missed Johnny Rods versus Swede Hansen, which again was Johnny probably trying to fuck with you, but it ended up being
but look what he gets instead.
3-minute sprint.
It wasn't trying that was not trying to fuck with anybody. That was an homage to our first favorite worst wrestler when we started Titans was like Bob Backlund's awesome, and the only bad match he had was with Swede Hansen.
Yeah, it's true. That's very
absolutely.
True.
But then you get this match is going to be like way worse.
Vince Apollo.
Look, fuck Apollo. Fuck.
Look at this is the fourth Cotton Bowl extravaganza. And I figured, if we really want to say adios, adios to the World Cast podcast, what better way with this episode?
Yeah.
Bravo.
Kick in the dirt,
Yeah.
I was hoping the World Cast could at least outlive Bill Mercer, but even Bill Mercer is going to outlast you guys.
Oh, yeah. Again,
Cowboy Tony.
The Cowboy
he's not Boy Tony. That's a shame.
No, it's even better. So Travis, Tony Falk eventually did the gay gimmick as Boy Tony. He was doing Boy George years after Boy George was a thing. And now he's down in Texas. He's a gay cowboy now, and I kind of love this gimmick.
That's
I kind of think it's great.
Texas, baby.
Yeah. Oh wow, is that Mascaras?
Yes, it's Neil Mascaras. Yep, Al Madrill, and I didn't see Manuel Villalobos. I think was the name on the graphic.
Oh,
there you
go.
Miguel Villalobos.
Look at that hair. That is tremendous.
Esmeralda Villalobos. That's who drove the cab in Pulp Fiction with.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, this was for Kelly right here.
Awesome.
Mr. 2.5 star.
Mr. 2.5 stars.
Yes.
2.5.
Yeah.
He's a great babyface, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Al wrestled a lot on LA shows that I was on before this in 83, 84. He was on like every LA WWF house show.
Oh, yeah, he's always in LA. He did a lot of Portland, did some Houston, and like Kelly got in love with him. Like he thought he was a good babyface. No.
Yeah.
His calling was a heel.
He, for sure. But he's solid. That's all we say, 2.5 stars. He's solid.
Yeah.
And I've watched ahead a
Better
little bit.
heel, though.
Yeah, well, he's a heel here, and at this point, he's the bottom of the barrel of friends of the Von Erichs who just turned on them.
Yeah,
the last one.
Him and Madrill, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Madrill. It was Madrill.
Madrill and Adias were the last two.
Adias, exactly. That's all this card. They're the
that
last.
happens when Kerry gets his. They're they didn't put that on the claw. where they got, the one boy Kerry gets his leg cut off. And these guys, him and Adias are the heels at that point.
And then meanwhile, we have the Meal has to get his shit in, and I'm not going to sell for any of you spots in right now. That's all this is. The last two minutes. Yeah. And because, he's probably only like 45 here, and he actually is pretty clean doing what he's doing.
Hey, you know what? Look,
yes.
I can't stand Mascaris as much as everybody else, but if I was legendary Mil Mascaris, I wouldn't be putting up with any shit from these. Look at this.
Oh,
crowd.
Yeah.
This is abysmal.
I totally understand.
Look at
the teen moms. Look at the teen moms. There's some teen moms.
Hard in Houston, I think, right?
Yeah.
Man, that's
Frankie the Thumper Lancaster.
You think about some of these other Cotton Bowl shows and how empty this arena or this stadium is right now.
Travis, I've been updating my drive, and I quit world class big shows on 85, 86. Yeah. Anything after that, I'm like, fuck that.
Right.
I'm not gonna watch that shit.
I believe it. I believe it very much.
I thought this was a fair deal where if you go to the Texas State Fair on this day, you get a ticket. I mean, the ticket might even be free.
Yeah, I didn't know how that worked. I thought, did you not have to pay? Was it just part of the fair?
Yeah, because there's fairs that'll do that. Like, hey, here you get this for free, or you pay an extra $5 or $10.
Yeah, you probably.
Probably pay a little extra.
Go get the fried Oreo and watch wrestling.
Or you probably do have to pay a little extra because we've got the county fair here. And there's always a demolition derby, but you gotta pay to get into the demolition derby. So
I do remember going to.
I've never fully embraced my white trash self by taking my nephew to the demolition derby.
I've gone to demolition derbies, but they've only ever been in the States. Now that I think about it.
No, they do that at the fair by me for sure in Orange County. But the one I forgot that I did was my friends and I, we were so desperate for WCW, we drove about an hour and a half up for the Lancaster County Fairgrounds fair. And part of the attraction that was a WCW house show.
Oh.
And we're like, and my friend has a video, and it's actually was one of, if not Steamboat's last matches ever before he quit because of his neck issues. So I'm like, shit, go to a house show and see Steamboat, Austin, Boss. I think it was Boss Man.
That's awesome, actually, yeah.
Yeah, and Sting against Arn Anderson. I'm like, shit, not going to see that in LA because why not?
Awesome. I got to say, I like Mascaris's getup tonight.
Yeah. It's a young Mascaris. Here he comes because he has to go over. Get ready.
Yeah. Wow. There it is, yeah.
Yep.
They cut away from the three.
Yippee!
Yeah.
Like the
Bronco Nagurski. Nagurski.
Which was Bronco Nagurski, yes.
Okay. Bronco Lubitsch just epitomizes. I'm too old for this shit. Here you go. Here's some weird shit that I saw. I remembered. I knew that the Iron Sheik was there. I didn't know that Matt Bourne.
Yeah, he's working Doink tonight.
Bourne worked there a bit, man.
No, I knew he was there, but I didn't know he was a fired up USA babyface.
Not there. Normally he's a heel.
Yeah.
Well, check this out.
Okay,
I know.
Weird.
He's a heel, but he
did the same thing. I was doing world class.
Did you guys just see the referee check? That was like literally it was like that meme of the security guard. It doesn't even touch you. He meant like it happened over just like I thought it was Bronco, and I don't even think it's Bronco.
Do you want me to let you in on this other thing here, Pete?
Yeah, I'm gonna close up mine. You let me in, I'll close up.
Okay.
All right. Okay, I just got to mention this before I forget it. On commentary here is not now I've shit on Bill Mercer as a wrestling commentator because he sucks. As that Bill Mercer, the man, is a great man and a wonderful human being by all accounts. This is Mark Lawrence on commentary, and he describes the Iron Sheik's boots as those rhinoceros nose boots of rhinoceros horn boots of the Iron Sheik. I was like, I've never heard anyone describe them as rhinoceros horns.
Hilarious.
Made out of actual rhinoceros.
Oh, thank God I'm back here.
There you go.
Matt Bourne, USA.
Look, he's born in the USA.
with felonies in the USA. I mean, come on.
The dude actually had a really good run in world class. And eventually, in like 1990, him and Kerry had a great brawl before Kerry went to WWF.
Yeah.
Right, but he was a heel at this point. But
this is nuts. I don't understand it either.
Because
is that Dutch with him?
I don't know. It's crazy. I love the idea of like, I may be a piece of shit, but I'm an American piece of shit.
I might have a couple of misdemeanors.
That's the whole thing. This thing they were trying to draw people. I think Steamboat was on the card too, but he wrestled. Wow. Yeah, they were trying to bring everybody. It was so weird. Yeah, they showed the match.
Yeah. Colonel Braddock was actual wrestler in world class later, but he's trying to look like Chuck Norris as back at him those MIA movies. I'm like, what the hell?
Fans out there, in case you missed me, I'm back.
Hey, of course they did.
The man.
But I will say, Johnny, I did watch Dean, man. Seeing you pop. How cool is that to be at a small venue? Because you're not that small venue guy normally.
Well, dude,
back in our race, you were. But that was straight up, yeah.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Also large. Look at the Sheik's belly and that belly button that's popping out. He's got a Quato in there. Ugh. No, dude. I never saw Ring of Honor or Jersey All Pro in a room that small. I saw this. There was an indie out here I've seen in a room almost that small, but I've never been in a room that small. Everything about that was amazing and magical. It was.
I bet. Oh yeah, I know. I get it, man.
What do you guys think was attendance for this show?
For this show?
Yeah. What would you guess?
2,000?
No idea.
What'd you say, Pete?
2,000?
More reported.
Oh, 2,500.
I got 3,700.
Wow, no way.
But that's a giant fucking stadium.
Yeah.
So people are pretty spread out. Yeah.
I never understood why people are like, you know what? I mean, or you think, well, I'm just gonna sit in my seats right up here. There's empty seats closer. Fuck it. I'm gonna stay where the ticket tells me to stay. I never heard it. Like growing up where we grew up, we'd be jumping down.
Yeah.
To those fucking seats.
You'd be banging on the mat like the end of the Dean show.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Yeah, you gotta be Bob Uecker, up in the,
Okay. Born in the USA, Matt Bourne here is still baffling me because
I know, right?
Because later on in this show, he's out there as a heel. Like, he has a split personality as Rambo and a heel? Did they just need someone to be
it could be.
They must have, They must have run out
of Kirshner cancel?
Yes, exactly.
Did Terry Daniels cancel?
Little fat Terry Daniels.
John, do you see the red flag behind me?
Yeah,
I saw that. Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Olaf, Russian flags.
I wanted you to start doing push-ups or sit-ups.
It stays there in my head. How sweaty it is coming in.
Yeah.
I still have mine folded up and in a drawer somewhere. I had it on the wall for a while.
Yeah, every time a pizza guy comes by or food delivery, what the fuck? They never say it.
There's commies in there. Commies in that house, man.
No, in 5 minutes, the door's going to be broken down behind him.
Yeah. Now I have a dog, and so he goes nuts anytime. He's like, Mr. Protection.
See, I have Ukraine flags, one or two still hanging around my neighborhood. I imagine what would happen if I just hung up. Heat, brother, heat.
Yeah.
Trying to explain this. No, it's Ivan Koloff. See, he's a wrestler. I don't think anyone's gonna fucking listen.
Of course.
So, John, I saw you and the posse were downtown. Did you guys go to Mania or no?
Oh, me and Danzo
and your crew. I saw the crew.
So
you guys getting pizza or whatever. I don't know idea.
Before the Dean show, you mean? Yeah, we had to get together at this pizza place. Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
I threw the word out there, and two guys who I just kind of knew from the DVD-DVR board, never really interacted with, showed up, and then out of nowhere, and we're just like,
Marty.
Oh no! Well, hold on, we'll get to that. And
I know Marty Sleaze always shows up. Travis even met Marty Sleaze.
I never got to meet Marty on that trip, dude.
No.
We were always at different shows. Yeah, it was crazy.
That's true. Yeah, he was into Travis and I did do a lot of those shows, and Marty's like, yeah, I don't know, fuck Marty. But my boy.
Yeah.
Hold on, Pete. Then, so we're having our meal. Having our meal, and then door opens up. Here comes Rev Ray and Pete from DVD-DVR, who I used to know.
I've never met any of those guys. So.
Yeah. But along with them is someone wearing a COVID mask, big feller, who I don't quite recognize. And I thought, and when he came up to him, I said a name of someone from the board who said they might make it. And underneath the mask, he says, "No, it's Bix." I was like, "Oh, all right."
Wait, hold on. Bix got
see
big?
That coming.
Wait, Bix got big?
Yeah, you'll see him sitting next to Johnny in our when we watch the Patreon.
He sat next to me, and we all had dinner together, and then we get to the show, and Phil.
I'll ask you some of that off record. But
Phil and Eric sat us right next to each other. Like, oh, all right.
Yeah, Eric's cool boy. I've never met Phil. Eric's good boy.
Eric's great, dude. Eric was just all hugs. As soon as I opened my mouth, he goes, "Johnny Sorrow, I know that voice."
Yeah, I had pizza with him, and I hate to say pizza in Tennessee. And he's like, "Man, I love the fact that you guys, do this and this."
Barn burner, the crowd's electric for.
And those poor guys. It's what time of year was this? What was the date on this? I'm thinking how hot.
87.
What time of year? Because how hot
October.
Is that
October.
I know. You don't understand, but it's Texas.
Yeah,
it's fucking,
I know.
At worst case scenario in October, it's still probably 70 degrees if the sun's hot.
I mean, it looks like it's not vinyl, so it may not be like you're landing on a frying pan. Because I've had that.
Like the last time they had I don't know if you saw it, Kevin. The indie shows in like 2000 whatever when they had Mania, like they had to have a fucking tarp over the fucking
thing. They have to. It's either that or you have to use
dying.
Because I don't know what that surface. I mean, that surface, it's something that's not going to absorb the heat as badly. It's like straight vinyl, so thank goodness for that. But there's the times you're like, we don't want to take a bump. We can't. We only want to roll on these if we're outdoors.
No shit.
Johnny Moose is saying Hollinger sends his regards from DVD.
Oh, hey, yeah.
How many Death Valley drivers on that show? I loved when Makabe hit one late in his match when he knew the finish was coming.
I don't know, 3. There was 3 maybe, but Makabe's was the one that.
Yeah.
Was there more?
I popped big for that.
It was a great show.
Yeah.
That was, but I will say the one problem with it was it went long. Because I was watching it at home, I'm like, fuck.
You know what? I can see that because I've rewatched it. But I will tell you this.
I would have cut, because the problem was it was like a fill, and then it was action. So the action, and I know both guys. So they wanted to get them on the show and this and this.
Oh, and they knew that the live crowd was going to be down for all of it. And we were. I've been at some long fucking. And you know what? If you want to honor the indie scene of the early 2000s, 2 fucking long shows. Yeah. I've been to Jersey All Pro shows that were like fucking 5 hours long. And when
USA,
you're there,
Johnny, are you wearing USA Pro?
What's that?
Do you remember USA Pro? I don't know. That was up in New York.
I never went to any of them, but they were legendary for how long they were.
Yeah, because I got flown in to do a show the next day, and we were literally a block away from there. So we walked in and going, it's like 11:30. This show's still going. Like, there's like 16 matches because you sell 25 tickets on the show, you get a match. And I'm like,
I already do the ring,
But now indie shows to go 4 hours just because the guys want to do their matches. I was about to hate to say it like that.
Because they want, exactly. They want to pop the.
And I'll tell you, being there live, you know, I never once was.
I mean,
like,
I saw you on camera, man. You were going, you're popping your ass off, dude.
You know,
was it?
And I was like cussing myself. I go, God damn it, I want to hang out. Because me and Johnny have never met. Travis and I have.
Yeah.
I'm cooler media, I mean, not Kevin.
Yeah, when they announced
I was
it,
like, man, I wanted to fucking go there and just
when they announced
with
it,
Johnny.
when they announced it, I texted Pete. Yeah.
So Johnny, my joke was
guy in a diaper in the front row in a diaper. Axl Rose.
Yeah, the lines are too long at the urinals.
Yeah, my joke was.
Oh, this chair work.
Oh, this is going back to wrestling.
Fuck him up, Sheik.
The first time Johnny mentioned working at the bus stop, I remember going to the bus stop once in Boulder, Colorado, in like 2000 and like 3, I think it was 2003. I'm going, if he was working there, I could say maybe I would have met Johnny. We're at the bus stop in 2003. Were you already gone by then?
No, dude, that was 2000. I didn't move here. I didn't move to Colorado.
Oh, you were here.
We're not even talking at all about shaking up.
Darn, I thought I might have met Johnny
I know.
decades before I met.
But they don't deserve it. Work harder.
Look at this. Oh,
but it got better. It got better at the end there. Oh, he stayed. It got a lot better.
Why is this?
But I think they've called it out. Yeah, it was way too long.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Nobody cares.
Texas. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
You think people mind because there's
no sell. I no sell the dropkick. No sell American dropkick.
You suck, you fucking Texas bitch.
Yeah, nice.
Nah, that's good, John.
Yeah. Dude, I remember.
I'm waiting for John to do a whole bit. When's your bit coming?
On what?
Well, I always expect you to watch everything and then come up with a bit.
Oh, dude, you know, if you think I'm the kind of person, who just spends time working on bits while I'm living a busy life. Well,
I know you're busy, but you like your bits.
Yes.
Well,
I love you, buddy.
I love you too, but you know we were going to announce.
It's been a bit with Johnny. I haven't said anything, so I love you, man.
I love you too, man.
But I've been drinking a lot today too. So.
Yeah, I can tell, buddy.
All of us. I'm playing catch up with all y'all. This is great.
It's fine.
I love it.
It's fine.
I thought I was gonna be home by 5, take a nap, make it up here. I'm like, no, I'm rushing home, taking Uber.
Now, it's
Pico Torres.
Yeah, I know.
A Bon Jovi.
The Sean. Okay, these are.
And we have
Simpsons.
another Simpson with his eye out.
And Eric Embry, who's actually awesome. Eric Embry
is great, but not here. He's gonna get there in a few years.
Yeah,
but he understood. I mean, he wasn't the booker. Once he became booker, then he became great.
Yeah, push myself. Yeah, he knew how to push himself for sure, and it actually was successful. So you can't argue against it.
And apparently,
get the fuck out of here, Embry.
Look here, I have buck teeth and I suck.
Yeah, Embry,
you dick.
Embry apparently, according to Foley's book, had a huge crank.
Cock.
A huge crank, and would walk around backstage passing out money with his dick out and then Colonel Robert Parker, whatever, came to work there, and then that fucking elephant's nose flopped out, and Embry was embarrassed because
I am a star. I'm a big, bright, shining star.
This one because I was in charge of the Titans thing. All of a sudden some guy sends me the photo of fucking Robert Parker in his fucking swimsuit.
In the swimsuit, I love that picture.
Yeah, and I remember Tommy Dreamer goes, "Yep, that's it." And when Tommy Dreamer said it, all of a sudden we had like 200 fucking recycles on it.
Hilarious.
So I'm going to take this opportunity to. It was going to be the Titans reunion, but there was something we wanted to do, and we're going to do it anyway. That is, we're officially kicking Parv out of the Titans. We've taken over.
Gone.
Kelly and Pete. He's gone. He's out. It's like the Horseman kicking out Luger. You're out of here, you loser. And okay. And we're now going to officially induct the new fourth Titan, because it has to be 4, right? And this guy's great. He's a friend. I love him.
Great guy, right?
He's got wild eyes. It's Parvy. Hello. I'm Parvy. Travis, look at my wild eyes.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm Parvy.
Oh my God, Johnny, that sucks.
That does suck.
So what do you think of Eric Embry's cock, Parvy? My.
If he's a little more right wing, it'd be awesome.
Oh no, that's not me. I'm nice. I'm Parvy.
Parvy, are we going to see some IRS tonight? Yeah, I think
one can only hope. Have you seen my T-shirt, Travis? I'm a fan.
Oh, great. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Amazing.
Oh, no.
Did you actually work on that or what? What is that?
No. I'm a sentient man. I'm Parvy.
Moose asked, is that
fucking blah.
Moose asked, is that Jungle Boy?
Jungle Boy. He might show up tomorrow. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab another beer.
Yeah, me too.
See you later.
What are you guys drinking anyway? I'm drinking all side effing Western right now.
Vodka, because I'm Parvy. Hello, Kevin.
It's
wonderful to meet you.
I know it's you and I. was like, I'm gonna go the rest of it. No, I can't leave you and Parvy to yourself.
That would be weird, wouldn't it? That would be very, very weird.
How is the state of the economy in the UK? Do I dare ask you that question?
What the fuck would I know? I'm a puppet. I'm Parvy.
It's my puppet, Parv.
Sorry, Parvy. I thought you were aware of what was going on in the United Kingdom. That's all.
It's Mr. Parvini. Do you the rest of y'all?
Parvy, are you a fan of Kerry Von Erich's workouts?
Oh, he's wonderful to look at, isn't he?
Does he have a foot to stand on for this workout? Do I dare say that out loud?
Well, Parvy thinks you can say anything you want to out loud. Apparently,
I'm looking for this Chavo Guerrero Ted DiBiase match. $3 million man.
This is literally a workout. What is the context of this? Parvy or Johnny, do you know?
Apparently.
Jesus, I was hoping Parvy would have been gone by the time I got back.
You'd fucking wish, wouldn't you, Walassian?
Yeah. Congratulations,
Revenge
by the way.
Is a
Congratulations, you piece of shit. Yeah. Yes, I get it.
I was the leader of the Titans until I suck. I don't know.
I don't know. Parvy, I think they're doing something where they're trying to show that Kerry is still a badass by running through some sort of gauntlet. I'm not quite sure.
Thanks,
but Fritz is there, being the father of
the year. It's literally a workout, so I'm just like, okay, is this before or after the motorcycle accident? But
yeah, after.
So when did he go to WWF?
Oh,
yeah, I can see it. Yeah,
I never noticed it. Obviously as a kid, but I'm like, oh my god, that's so obvious. How would you know?
Guy. Yeah,
but now you're looking like, oh, instantly you can see it.
Now you do it as an adult. These kids, they're a lot smarter than we were when I'm like, what?
Well, we know that now they have,
yeah,
allegedly.
Moose.
But then again, these guys worked it better than these fuck assholes,
Gary's favorite type of music? Hip hop.
Yeah.
Very good, Moose.
John's still doing the farm. Oh my god.
I was hoping that Parvy would tell that joke, not anybody else.
And a boom shirt. Why did he have a boom shirt on?
I'm a fan.
Yeah, that's cool. That surprises me, to be honest.
I'll tell you, Travis, when I was telling my sister's kids, you were the guy on Percy Jackson, they went fucking nuts.
Wow,
I was like,
cool.
And he's like, nah. I'm like, you don't know him. I'm like, well, here's me. And we were watching a wrestling show.
Yeah. We were watching.
He goes, he looks different. And I go, of course.
Yes.
He doesn't dress up like a villain all the time.
Depends on who you ask.
It's quite amazing. It's quite amazing, isn't it, Pete?
The transformation.
They put so much makeup on him, so much you could barely recognize him. And yet, when Bob Iger saw it, he said, "Still ugly."
Yes.
Shade it all out. I'm Parvy.
My God, we saw Emil Moscar's match, and I thought, oh, he has to get his shit in. Parvy, you're top Emil Moscar's on having to get his shit in.
Yeah. No, yob.
Shit, John. I thought we were going to watch shitty ass world class. I would have said, hey, let's do 83, 84. Nope. 87.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't believe how bad it was, and I had to fucking include this.
Gentlemen,
the last
Gowan.
I mean, Travis like, oh, John does a really good job picking these things out. No, he doesn't.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, right.
I know what audience I'm booking for. Look at this, Brian. Look at this, Brian Adias.
What's up, Gutenberg?
But come on, I love that man.
Look at Karen, not impressed.
Yep.
Yeah. Killer Tim Brooks remains my number one sleaziest, grossest looking wrestler of all time.
You know, he's dead, but I mean, I remember going to the Hall of Fame, the Texas Hall of Fame, not the WWE one. And I met what's his name? Great worker. God damn it. And I felt bad because I was like, what's the guy? Tiger Conway Jr. Super nice guy.
Cool.
And then Killer Tim Brooks. He's hanging out photos with him and Hogan.
Who had the worst hair?
Hogan.
Huh. I'd like to volunteer. I remember, Pete, we got to see Black Taurus work twice in Texas.
And now what, it changed his name to something. That dude can work, you know? Yeah. I think I put it online. I'm sad in the last 4 years. The guy I saw live the most was Arez. Black Taurus is right behind him. I think I saw Arez. You saw him, John, on Dean. And I was so pissed because, like, dude, you needed to do longer with him. But I did.
They did short, but they did a lot of short matches, which I appreciated for the live crowd.
They had so many people on there. I mean, it was again because they had Phil and the DVD. You know, the Dean's part was the main event, and I understand they paid those guys themselves, and then you had the Action, who is the promoter. Yeah. You want to get his guys on there, so it was like difficult.
The Team Others are still there. Yeah. Okay. The only match that felt like that to me, though, like this is from its own promotion, was the Warhorse Cruel match.
That sucked.
I felt like
sucked.
It was fine. It was fine. It was fine. It was fine.
Need to be there. That match, the other match I would cut was the flippy guys versus the big guys, whatever.
Yeah, but live that was a fucking blast. So and even the Warhorse one's fun because because after he takes the fucking fireball, he's rolling around on the floor at my feet. Oh my god, my eyes. And Matt from Action is running over. We need some water. And I've got water in my hand. And he's right in front of me. I'm waiting for him to grab it out of my hand. And I just go, dude. And he goes, grabs, oh, thanks. And then starts pouring my water in his fucking eyes.
Awesome.
Matt's a good guy. Great guy.
He's a great dude.
And Johnny, I don't know. I mean, he'll be on, I think he's on MTV now, but Adi's had a hell of a match with Angelico. I don't know if your style, but
pull the foot off.
Angelico?
Yeah.
Pull the foot off, Adias.
Awesome. That match, it was amazing.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem.
I don't think it'll be Johnny's cup of tea.
Yeah, I don't know.
Might be yours, Travis.
It's like a straight up 2 out 3 fall, like you win by submission.
Yeah, it was on Heroes. I think it was almost like an homage to a Hero did an homage. It was like mixtape.
Yeah.
On what his promotion is booking. And he booked this one to send me mine. And
so you mean like a really scientific match? Is your talk?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Okay, well, you know, it's not my most favorite thing, but Makabe Thatcher was, and it was fucking genius in front of my eyes. So
yeah,
you know, I like it when it's done amazingly well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
Look at
that.
Yeah, that was awesome. That Rez one, Rez is awesome.
Yeah, because I was like, what?
I can't believe they left this part out of the movie.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, but that was a weird match after like Chris Hero and Mecha on a Mummy fighting.
Yeah, I haven't watched the whole show. I want to watch the Rez match.
Yeah.
And that's the one I watched. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, the Aries match is definitely the match. I'm sure you appreciate the match we'll see of the whole entire show. Yeah.
This is child abuse in the ring right now, right?
Yes.
Look at this. This is insane.
I want Fritz to challenge I want to challenge that boy in the diaper in the front row. Not right.
There's rumors out there that you might have that fake leg, son. So we need to...
Just starts unscrewing it.
He's too stoned to work an actual match, so they're like, okay, we're just doing exhibition.
It's so weird, but 3 of them, right? It just seems strange. I don't know.
Sorry, did you guys tell me how long until he went to WWF?
This is like
91, I think.
Yeah. Earlier, he won. No, I think it was 9. Didn't he win Did he beat Perfect in SummerSlam 90?
It was 91. It might be 90.
Okay, I'm sorry. I might be mixing my years.
Well, I thought Brett beat him in 91, so it might have been.
Yeah, I think it was 90 when he showed up.
I think you're right.
Yeah. And then he was gone whenever he had all his issues in like 90, early mid 92, I think.
Still people shouting, just not as loud.
No, it's not.
Mullet off for the security. Who's gonna win the mullet off?
These are all from the church group or from the 4-H.
And everyone,
and a
top to bottom's got a mullet of some sort.
Either a mullet or a cowboy hat.
Yes,
one of those
or a combination of both.
Okay, you need to have okay. Travis Boom needs to have like a fake security guards with that shirt, those shirts,
like they're a baseball team.
And the Cavs,
they're a baseball team.
The baseball furies. The baseball furies are your security at the
yeah. Oh, just like, oh man, we got to play security tonight.
That looks as nice as the new baseball uniforms this year.
Those guys suck. They don't let you get away with anything. Oh, I really got a shit. Oh, Christ.
My nephew. Okay.
I'll say, did Fritz lose a foot too? I mean, gosh, jeez.
Yes.
Okay.
God.
Here comes Adias, the blood feud that no one was waiting for.
Leopard print is so funny.
Yeah, wait. He just changed his gear.
No, he was wearing that. No, he was wearing that.
Okay, I was like, wait a minute.
He looks terrible.
All hits.
What
Superman?
It's Superman. Tony Atlas.
Dude, you're listening to the Eagle.
They had him as a black Superman, Tony Atlas, and he actually wore a Superman suit.
He was Superman, Tony Atlas. Yeah.
The hell was that?
My son, you've been sent here from the planet Krypton.
This is a shitty brawl, guys. Let's go.
Yes.
Krypton.
He should have been Fritz as Jor-El. And
Jor-El. But he'd still pronounce Krypton like Brando insisted from the planet Krypton.
Now, do you guys watch tonight's AEW brawl?
No. Anything of note?
I had a buddy send me pictures. Fucking Daniel Bryan is all in fucking jeans.
Oh, they did a bunkhouse. They did a bunkhouse.
Yeah.
He bled.
Cool.
Yeah.
I had a buddy text me because he's friends with him. He's like, and Dan DB was like, sending him to the guys. Like,
Richard Karn?
Yeah, I know. It's totally Richard Karn. Thank you.
Is tonight a baby powder? And they're like,
really?
Oh, the pay-per-view is tomorrow then.
Yeah, pay-per-view tomorrow.
Okay. Because I was like, wait, when's Ospreay against Bryan tomorrow? Okay.
If I can get my taxes
tomorrow.
filed.
I'm looking forward to that. See what happens.
Yeah, if I can get my taxes filed, I might go join some of the Boom fans watching.
Oh, nice.
Travis, you passed the deadline. It was April 15th.
Not in Canada, my friend.
Not in Canada.
If I had anything to say about
it, well, it is. It is because of what you had to say about it. It's the Kings. It's the Kings rules, pal.
There you go.
Part of that match actually sucks.
I can't believe he's got wild eyes. That's the lowest. That's where you really hit below the belt there, Parv.
How long did it take you to build that?
I'm as God made me. I'm as God made me.
Yeah,
Wilson, how dare you?
I appreciate the work you put into it, man. No, it's good. I earned this. You're right.
Have any of you guys been watching that X-Men show?
No, but I've heard it's really good.
I'm going to take a break.
Yeah,
comic book nerds. Don't fuck off.
No, that's awesome though. Fuck you.
You know what? I checked it out because I heard how good it was. Because I'm not a fan of the original. I was grown up when that show was on, right? I never watched it, and I
still watched it. But go on.
I caught enough of it to know that it was. I caught enough of it to know that, man, if I was 15 when this came out, this would be my favorite show ever. But I'm too old for it. And the new one, I hear it's good. I've been checking it out. I'm like one episode in, right? No, two. I'm like in Magneto's trial. Okay, so I'm at the very beginning.
That's a good one.
And I'm like, oh, I get what they're doing. This is just as overly dramatic as the with the line readings as the OG cartoon, but it's taking lots of cool real comic book storylines, and it's a little more adult. It's a little more adult. And
even before that, it was always adult, you know.
Yeah, but you had that Saturday morning cartoon, it's fucking cheesy,
right?
There's
could I watch it? Would I enjoy it if I hadn't really watched much of the last one? But I know the general. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah, if you know X-Men, it's pretty self-explanatory.
I think it's the best thing.
I think I'll watch it.
I think it's the best television show I've seen this year.
Cool, awesome.
I have it rated as 1, Fallout 2, and Shogun 3.
Yeah, people like Fallout.
Yeah, like I said, I'm only like 2 episodes in, and I am like surprised.
I mean, it gets better.
Surprised how good. Right? No,
I'm at episode 6, and it's like, all right, this is a lull. I get it.
Yeah, I've heard how good it gets, but like I was just like, all right, let's see what all this hype is from like my fellow nerds about something I don't.
Tony Baroni's a big fan.
I totally get it.
But I was never a big mutant guy growing up. I liked the other superheroes.
I was a big X-Men kid during the.
Yeah, I was an X-Men guy. Yeah.
Oh no,
they made Cyclops look really good in the first 2 episodes.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah. But for me, I was reading comic books as they came out during the OG years of New X-Men with Claremont and Byrne.
Mm-hmm.
I was buying those off the fucking rack, and it was one of the last comic books I stuck with when I was stopped. You know, basically at the time I stopped watching wrestling and stopped reading comic books.
I was there. I mean, I was there when they set Xavier up from space, and Magneto was there. And then they opened up X Factor for the originals.
Yeah, by that time I was out.
That's where I actually got hard on into it.
Awesome.
Like, how old are you?
You got a hard on to X Factor?
I heard that
too.
Not
that much. When I saw Jean Grey, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I knew we had something in common.
I know you don't like to pretend. I know you pretend you're like younger, but I think you're older than me, right?
I have no. Parvy is timeless. I'm 53 years old, Pete.
All right, so you have me like a year or 2.
Travis, you're the young, fresh baby face among us.
I love it. Rare these days.
Okay, let's talk about this shirt Carrie's rocking.
Yeah, I was about to acknowledge
that is
it.
From the Garanimals collection.
Yeah, but or just like rugby.
Or if you ever see like Portland wrestling early 80s, that seems like a Sandy Bar referee shirt.
Oh yeah, that's close.
The first time you said
shirts like that.
You said the Garanimals collection when Dusty was wearing a shirt is one of the hardest I've laughed in a while.
That was good.
Because he did it in his voice too. Like he was excited to buy it. I'm a big boy today.
No, I believe that the Garanimal term is husky.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Al Perez. The definition of bland, Al Perez.
Yeah,
he was so bland, right?
But he looked like a star. It was the weirdest.
He
thing
did. I'm with you, man.
And Gary Hart was always with them.
Gary Hart was
him
from here.
He's here.
It was right here. He hooked up with him here.
Yeah.
And then moved over to NWA.
And had his
hard right now.
That's
pretty awesome. That's pretty great, man.
Move. That's why Kevin's the fucking best Von Erich. Look at that shit. Fucking the best.
Yeah.
But that's just to be able to stay in that position takes so much strength from both guys.
Super. Both guys.
Gary Hart he saw greatness in Al Perez. You know he did because he tried. Look at this guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Rabbit.
Yeah. But no, Al Perez had a great body.
He was always like the spoiler, and
but Al Perez never made it, but he stuck with it. I think he saw something. He had a great body. He could work. He was movie star handsome and shit. Just he was a fucking nut.
And he loved the Rainy
Nights. We want to stretch Flair or whatever.
Yeah, he was gonna stretch. He was gonna shoot pin Flair, so they make him bring him the belt.
My parents had Eddie Rabbit on vinyl.
Nice.
That sounds delicious.
What do you think, little Parv?
That's Parvy. You uneducated
as long
American
as the Beatles are on vinyl.
I feel like I've got to edit him in. I got to make sure I get him in there. In the YouTube thing so people know what this asshole looks like.
To this day, people still bring up that dickhead thing.
I didn't really need to know what that asshole looks like.
Is he stuck with us for the rest of this goddamn show?
Oh, the rest of this goddamn, the rest of this YouTube
series.
Show.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Series. Yeah, Parv. That's what I figured. That's what I meant.
Who's the other guy met? Was it Kelly? The only one who met Parv?
Yeah. When he went to England.
Yeah.
When he hadn't gone completely fucking.
Oh yeah. I got it,
dude. Like I gotta say, like I went out of my way, for the first couple of years, just to kind of let it slide and whatever, and speak, give credit where credit is due in terms of what this show came out of and stuff. But now,
right?
Fuck that guy. I'll say it. I'm happy to say it. Proud to say it. Especially with what you had shared recently, Johnny, is like entirely a bridge too far.
I have nothing to do with this. I'm a completely different person. Sure. I'm Parvy.
Yeah. No, he looks like he's like maybe when they considered adding a third member to Bert and Ernie's house. Bert, Ernie, and Carrie. Bert, Ernie, and Carrie.
Oh, there's Carrie with the claw, maybe.
You want a lap dance? Sit your ass down and watch me shake my fat ass.
Look at my eyes.
Bert and Ernie spit roasted.
Eyes on.
Cowboy. Right? Yeah, the cowboy in the middle there. Look at that guy. Who's that?
He's what? Someone's gonna pull out a pistol.
Security. Somebody called. Get that shortstop over here. He's gonna stop this. Look, that guy's the best pinch hitter in town. Let's see how he is.
Guys, I saw the funniest thing at Little League. My nephew's Little League game, because we're at the park. There's 4 different fields. I saw it for the first time ever. An old man who was a coach in full fucking uniform, of like looking like Tommy Lasorda. It was the fucking funniest thing I ever saw in my life.
What's wrong with that?
I love it. You got to get somebody dressed like Youppete to get on under his nerves.
Yes.
That's one of the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Well, I mean, he
It was
fought
like
the
late. He got him
he
kicked
fought
out.
the chicken. You've
Yeah.
got plenty of footage been fighting.
But he got him like he legit was pissed off at Youppete and got him kicked out because he was setting up because Youppete was the Expos mascot.
Yes, sir.
And it was like an extra innings game that was going super long, and Youppete started to set up like a sleeping bag on top of the Dodgers dugout.
I thought you were talking about me. Okay.
No. Not Youppete. Youppete. Oh my God. Dude, that is so awesome.
That's your new. All right.
Youppete.
Yeah. No. Somebody's got to recreate.
Youppete.
Somebody's got to recreate.
Title of the show so far is YOUPI. Youppete.
Yeah. We've got to someone's got to recreate the image of Pete sleeping on the Dodgers dugout at the Big O.
I was so ready to go into further detail on this story, but I'm like, no, I can't.
Yeah, no, you can, man. It was the best. Like, dude, did I ever tell you? I must have told you when I was in Anaheim that my grandparents used to board ball players.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin?
Yeah, you told me. Yeah.
And that we had like the baby expos back when I was really young, and Galarraga lived with my grandparents. Like I can't remember meeting him, but how crazy is that? So
well,
cool.
Hey, you know what's even more fun? Let's talk about Andres Galarraga's nickname was
the big cat. The big cat. Yeah, boom wrestler. Lady died.
Yeah. Oh.
That is a new shirt, whatever it is. Like it is crisp and fresh. That has not been washed.
I know. He just got that. That's it. And Kevin Von Erich wins the World Heavyweight Championship. This is for the quote-unquote World Heavyweight Championship.
Crazy. Wow, the crowd recognizes it.
It looks more full than earlier too.
Yeah.
When you pull it up there, it looks amazing.
It looks great.
And more people showed up for this.
Clearly, a lot of people waited for the main event.
Yes, totally, right? There was nothing but empty seats.
There was long lines at the Twister and
and the zipper, the kamikaze.
Yeah.
The Himalaya,
whatever that is.
I've been, dude. I love nothing more than a carnival or a county or a state fair, dude. I know how these things fucking work.
One of the mentally challenged kids jizzed into the caramel apples.
And hey, you know what? Whoever's writing
I gotta go. Parvy, fuck off. I'll be right back.
I'll say they shot this well because of where they placed the fans. I don't know who was behind the production, but not bad for an 87 fair show.
No, see, now Travis, we need to point out to them that he has an opportunity for a green screen. This would be hilarious for Parvy to be part of, just bouncing around in back of Mark and Lawrence.
I'm gonna call you. It's like Max Headroom bouncing around back there in your place. Watch out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, trust me, Parvy first appeared to me yesterday, and these eyes follow you around the room. It's fucking
I bet
creepy.
it's creepy as shit.
It's creepy. Oh, dude, well, Parvy was slowly being created in front of me. I had nothing to do with it, by the way. It was God, but it took 2 days.
God and sweat,
and having to. Not good. Oh, hey, it's time for Nature Boy Bites.
Woo!
What is he selling here?
He's selling
their energy things in candy.
Oh, not the wings. He's not doing the wings.
No.
He's not selling lottery tickets.
Woo Wings is on this show a lot, but I'm branching out to all the other ways Ric Flair is trying to not be broke.
I haven't seen this one, but I knew that the lottery commercials are pretty fun too.
Woo! You won't leave this. This is a horror movie.
Yeah, no kidding.
You want to see me? You want to see the Nature Boy helicopter? You want to see me helicopter? No.
Woo! Up.
And then it's like, Hey, I'm fucking the neighbor's wife. Yeah, that's his wife.
See, look, hey, right there.
Wait, see helicopters fly up
who
from
directed this? Who directed this? David Lynch. It's fucking insane.
That guy.
I thought it was Candy. Nature Boy Bites.
All right, what do we got here, Johnny?
Oh no.
Well,
Missing link, Jack Victory.
Now you need some Jack Victory.
Well, I wanted to get I wanted to see at the last drag days of Pete and I's beloved mid South / UWF.
Yeah.
And I found
97, right?
This is the end, my friend. But I picked this because I love both guys. This show is a Jack Victory show. Dark Journey.
Dark Journey right there. Working that skirt.
I don't know why you find her attractive, Johnny. Shut up, Parvy.
Jack right there.
And look at Jack Victory's hairstyle. It might be the worst hairstyle I've ever seen in wrestling or life, maybe.
And he's wrestling the missing link as you say that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Missing links is better than Jack Victory's hair. Look at this.
Yeah, the odds are Victory's doing the job here.
Yeah, I had such a crush on Dark Journey around this time.
Yeah, we've talked
her
about
and Missy Hyatt. Her and Missy Hyatt were in UWF, and it was like
Missy Hyatt was like
right. If you were a 15-year-old wrestling fan, the hottest chicks were in Bill Watts.
Yeah, I mean Missy Hyatt was smoking hot till 92,
and on Eric Watts. I went to University of Louisville at the same time as Eric Watts.
I was doing quarterback.
Jack Victory is a MTT fave.
Yeah.
Did you see that Missy Link wouldn't even take a bump there on the out of you saw? I saw the way he felt, like he's trying to literally protect himself. And he's not young already, right? He's already got to be getting up there in age.
Dude, he was old when he came up with his gimmick. Dewey Robertson. He was one of those old guys.
Yeah, he wrestled in St. Louis.
He's got to be 45 to 50. But he was
incredible shape. You know, he was one of those old guys who was a muscle guy,
like a Mark Lewin and guys like that.
Yeah. I loved him because the gimmick was so incredibly stupid, but he looked cool.
Yeah,
I loved it because I remember he even hated him.
Yeah,
because
he thought he was literally going to be his manager and like take care of his bookings.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Oh wow, did you see that? That was outstanding.
There's Jack Victory. EC-Dub.
I mean, it was a lot out of it. Just a headbutt that, but hey.
That's his superpower, that fucking headbutt.
Those green heads hurt more than...
Hey, dude, they don't like being... Look, the Lynx don't like being called that word, Travis.
Watch out.
Green heads.
dear me, Travis. That's... Whoa.
Now you're getting along, right? You sound like,
I think we can be friends.
Yeah.
Good. He's grunts. It's a Link.
Sorry, Travis, you have to be his friend. He's part of the Titan. He's part of the Titans.
I'm the fourth Titan.
Yeah. Well, congrats. Well done. Well played, Johnny.
Yep. I think it's Parvy you need to thank.
I believe I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Ooh, I'm Parvy.
Now in WWEville.
Look at that young Gary Michael Capetta. Oh my god!
Look at those pants on the
everything. There's so much fashion.
Wizard, what a handsome man! The Wizard.
It's like they're really trying to cover the entire color wheel.
Yes,
this is a production of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat going on. So
a show on Nickelodeon.
Well, I watched that documentary. Even I don't want to talk about that. But we never saw this, and this was also this is for Titans, man.
Oh yeah!
Right after Bob Backlund won the belt against Crazy Luke Graham. Look at those tights on Crazy Luke Graham. That's the Partridge Family tights. That's the Partridge Family bus.
The boots are cool too.
Yeah, I love it. He looks great. Well, I mean, the gear looks great. Crazy Luke Graham looks like
exactly.
It kind of looks like if the manager got into acid.
Grand Wizard with a total Joker motif here with the green and the purple. Looks great.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is like one of Backlund's first title defenses for television after he wins the belt.
Well, I mean, it would be what, once or twice a year during sweeps when you would see the WWF champion actually wrestle a match, most likely. Or that's when you get what a coincidence. Every tag title change happened on TV in the WWF for like, 7 or 8 years?
Yeah. It was one of the things, like, when it was pointed out to me that enough people like actually listened to me, Pete, Kelly, and the dearly departed Parv and the crazy one. There's 2 crazy ones.
Yeah.
That they were like, you guys, but no, when they were like, you guys really kind of changed the narrative on what a worker Bob Backlund was. I was like, did we? Okay, that's great, but that's what we discovered at the time. We're like, what's all this bullshit?
Listen, no.
It's like, what's all this bullshit about the crowds not liking him and him not being over? It wasn't true, and he was an amazing wrestler.
Up. Good boy.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about your pup, Pete. Just had a birthday recently, right? Just had a birthday recently.
Yeah?
Yep.
How old?
Now he's 2. Up. Come on. I want to see you. Up. Now you do that. Up.
Look at Crazy Luke Graham being a technical wrestler. Buddy. He's so crazy.
Team Travis.
I see him.
He's adorable, Pete.
Yeah, we do this thing. Me and my buddy take his pit bull and him. We go to this bar, which is a dog bar, and we drink and then let them run off.
I saw that. It looked like so much fun, man.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
You pick up chicks there. That's what you do with the dogs.
Yeah, it's true too.
It's where all the bitches hang up.
Anyway, you understand. I date this guy everywhere.
Well
so,
played.
like today, I went with my friends for their little birthday thing. I wasn't taking him because they didn't want dogs there. He was so pissed. It was ridiculous. But you normally take him everywhere.
Awesome.
Besides work. And I have taken him to work, but I don't take him to work normally.
Mm-hmm. We got Bruno on commentary with Vince.
Well, that's true, but if you do miss your opponent, what can he do other than
so I mentioned how much of a disappointment my son is. He's still in high school, but it's a terrible.
If I may mention very quickly, a C+ in algebra, not cool.
You'll get a C+ in English too.
Because back is going to be much too quick for him.
It's the language you speak. So, Pete, maybe you remember. I'm trying to remember the lineage of the fake Graham family, but Crazy Luke is supposed to be.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be brothers with Superstar Billy and Jerry.
Yeah.
And who was there? Who was the other? Was there another one?
Eddie.
Yeah. I like in a family where the Grahams where he's supposed to be the craziest one, but Eddie, but not Eddie, but
what about Dr. Jerry Graham?
Yeah.
And
it's like
Dr.
Jerry Graham's the real wild one outside the ring from all the legends,
That's a Crazy Luke Graham is just doing his version of his fake brother if he was a wrestler.
There you go.
What is the main event tonight, John, that we're going to watch?
What's the main event of this show?
Yeah.
There's a lot more coming, Pete.
Seems like we're watching a lot of fucking squashes.
And
the new Joker.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no. Come on. There was a reason. Travis found a great find on YouTube. It's a Boston house show that's 2 hours long of a WWF 1987 house show. But the main event is one of those rare main events that we've never seen it. And we were excited to do that. And I was just like, well, putting that together with the Ricky Steamboat stuff, that's too much WWF for Pete.
Oh, sorry,
we're saving that. We're saving that for next time. If you don't think, I'm starting with all this shit. If you don't think I'm going to end big, come on, baby. Come on.
You've seen a few set lists in your day.
Clearly, I put a lot. Clearly, he puts a lot of work into these sorts of things. I've admired him from across the room for my 2 days of existence.
Those wild eyes.
It's creepy, Travis. They follow you all around the room. Yeah. To tell you the truth, I might have made a terrible mistake.
Yeah, it's gonna kill you in your sleep, brother.
I mean, here's the thing.
Mr. Marbles.
I joke, but I think I've made the call. Like, Parvy, is this a one-time deal for Parvy? Who knows? We'll see. But I need to lock him into. Lock him away just for a little while.
Mr. Marbles?
I was thinking of the puppet from Trailer Park Boys, whose name I can't.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh. Yes.
Thanks, Kev. I know.
I'm sorry. I'm like,
it was Bubbles. It was Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Ventriloquist puppet.
Yes. Yeah. Gosh, good job. I can't remember the name of it.
Stirring him first into the ropes. Smart. This guy's a genius.
Gosh.
Oh my God, did Pete fall asleep?
Nope.
Okay, we're just staring at the ceiling.
Hanging out with my dog.
Okay, that's fine, brother.
No offense, these matches are boring as shit.
Well, just you wait. I know that's the thing. We've been wanting to do this with Pete for a long time on this show, and he literally was just like, "I don't want to watch bad wrestling."
I remember
kind of what we do
when we were doing Obi-Wan or Ahsoka. You're like, do y'all ever watch good wrestling?
Which we do. We do now. At first,
you're lying.
Yeah.
But again, I thought
and we will
take a nap.
And we will. See, there it is.
Not happen.
Your new champion, Bob Backlund. Your new champion, Bob Backlund. And believe me, the bad stuff here. Look, I included the really bad world class because I needed to show you something terrible, but it was ours. That's the end of world cast for good.
Good.
And we got some stuff coming up for you, buddy. You think I gotta do nothing but anyway, just the best of California Championship Wrestling from here on.
And that belt is so little.
I know.
I booked an appointment here, and all of a sudden it's like
that man's eyes haven't opened yet. Anyways, we love you here, buddy.
It's there. Xander, come on.
Yeah, this is it. This is like one of his first promos on TV. Look at this. Look at this evil son of a bitch looking at him with glee, though, because at the time he's the new hot thing. Okay, it wasn't evil yet, I don't think. He grew into the evil person that he was.
Was he still working for his dad at this time?
Oh, fuck yeah. He was just announcing working for his father.
78. I had to double check the time.
Every time you step into the ring, you have to be very, very careful.
Well, this Bob has way more energy than the Bob we saw later in that promo. 82, 83.
Hey, here's a little teaser for what's coming up. And because, hey,
look at him. They have hot choices.
Ooh.
I love the Fantastic, so.
As do I.
Best vacation ever, bro.
Two dudes hanging out by themselves on vacation. Yep, good time.
If you want a beer and you're gay, reach for Schmidt's Gay. I think I'm going to enjoy house sitting this year. Yeah.
I saw ZZ Top live.
That's funny. I heard your wife is a beard, Parvy.
Oh, I've been divorced multiple times at this point. You need to be more specific.
Oh my God. How gay do you get? Hilarious. Oh my God.
I'm out of it.
I'll be Fulton. Fantastic.
Are they at Jerry Jarrett's house?
Keep going. My ball's going to pop out.
Pretty sure.
Suddenly I'm over.
I just remember being in Memphis. This is such a Memphis style video.
Why not? Oh my God.
Oh, hi. I'm also naked.
Look, you guys, lady. Oh, that guy.
Fantastic's fucking ruled too, man, because their gimmick
They're
was
good. They're good workers.
Well, yeah, well, that's because their gimmick was a blatant ripoff of the Fabs down to the gay.
Oh yeah,
videos.
totally.
Their videos aren't even as gay as the Fabs, though.
There we go.
And dude, do you really think that you made a Ricky Steamboat request and I was going to just have it?
Oh, this is a great match from Boston.
Yeah, and then I picked that and I told Kelly, I'm like, hey man, find a great one. And this is what Kelly sent out. So this is
a great match. Oh yeah.
See?
Tough face bar, good match.
He's not a total asshole.
Is it the Garden?
Yep.
I got thrown off because I saw like a Molson beer sign with Zemo's coming out. I'm like, wait, are they in Boston?
Oh man. Okay, so what was
the great expansion is when we were trying to reverse manifest destiny. It didn't pan out.
Okay, so Travis, are you talking about when the Molson was a thing here? Because I was a fan at the time.
Yeah.
For me and my friends, Molson was like, hey, want to get good beer?
Yeah, that's funny.
We got some Molsons.
It's probably like when Strange Brew came out.
Oh, great movie.
I'm talking
great Canadian movie.
I'm talking like 92.
Oh, okay.
Molson was a big thing.
Oh, I didn't know they tried to. Wow. I saw a sign at the arena. I'm like, all right, they were trying to go to Boston.
So is this before or after he DDT'd Steamboat?
After.
Okay.
Nice.
Where the one where Travis, have you seen the one where
he really
drops him on the fucking floor?
Saturday Night Main Event. Yeah.
Main event, and you hear his head hit that.
Yes.
Yeah. This is after.
And then you hear Heenan, is that pineapple juice I smell? I was like, oh my God.
Hilarious. Brilliant.
Like that just straddles being racist.
Yeah. That's good. I know. And you don't realize later, but
he eats a lot of it. He eats a lot of it for his ropes. That's what Bonnie
likes. Like mangoes.
Tasty ropes.
Yeah. There you go.
She's a very demanding woman. I've heard it from all the shoot interviews.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Dave Davis. So they're already playing into it at this point.
How did this angle end? I can't remember.
Well, I'm sorry. I thought that was Dave Davis.
The Dragon Shaw stuff.
And my apologies. I thought that was Danny Davis, the referee. It looked like him, and they're like, oh, they're already playing up his thing. Never mind.
No, I think it's Morella.
Yeah, well, here was like Steamer brought dragons, Jake brought dragons, and it's dragons.
Yeah, I remember all that. I remember that.
But it felt like one of those at the time WWF feuds that you heard all about on TV, and then they just ran house shows all over the place where Steamboat probably beat them in every house show, or there was a DQ or something like that. And there was never like any of this. And there's the definitive end of the feud match in WWF at that time. Didn't really happen.
That's what I'm wondering. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't recall that because by the time that would have resolved, it's pretty much right when he gets his, how do you pronounce it? Larynx.
Yep,
Yes.
crash.
Yeah. Ooh, put a little mustard on the hot dog, didn't I, Bruno?
You slime!
You're proud of what you did? You slime?
Good one, John.
I remember popping in my living room for that one because I was super into Bruno, even when he was an announcer, and then when he came back at that time. And again,
Mach.
and all of it, because I'd also already experienced my mother going ape shit next to me at WrestleMania 1 because Bruno ran into the ring to clean house. And it was like the great bonding moment with my mom, who brought us to this thing that she didn't give a fuck about.
That's cool.
They had great matches, man.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We watched a lot of those.
But the one from the big event, Pete, do you remember that one?
Yeah, from Toronto, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Was that good? I don't remember how good that one was.
It was good, but this one's better.
Yeah, the house show ones.
This one went like 15, 19 minutes. The main event went like 12. You know, like they got the beginning, but no end. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot. Didn't they do something called like a snake pit match with these guys? That might have been how they ended it.
That was
that's what they called it. But
there
they called it that, but there wasn't actually a snake pit.
Travis,
I was disappointed.
So that answers your question. There was kind of an end because pretty much that Toronto show was the end of the Jake and Steamboat.
There we go. The big event. Yeah.
I had that on videotape. I like, God, what ridiculous amount of money did I pay in 1986?
Must still be on the network. I got the network again last for the Mania.
86 when it was me and my dad were just living with the two of us for the first time, and he must have just felt bad about everything enough to have lent me money because I didn't have a job, where I was buying fucking videotapes. Not a ton, but I bought the big event. I bought the Crockett Cup and this and that and the other. I had a few, and I know I wasn't working at the time.
Yeah, I think I would have been like 10 or so. And for some reason, my family bought me like 3 of those Coliseum first videos that came out. And those are like $60 cheap in 85.
Oh, dude, when the first 2 came out, and one of them was called Hulkamania.
Yeah, I had that one.
Yeah, I think I begged for it for a present, and it was 1985, $59 of money, and it came with a little pamphlet called "How to Wrestle." That was a pamphlet about how to do the fucking moves, like pile drivers. Here's how you do it. It was bonkers. It was insane. I mean, I can't. As a kid, I'm 15. I'm going, this is not a good idea, but I love it. Like, it taught me a thing, dude. It taught me the proper way to do a figure 4, Boston Crab, all of it.
There you go.
That's why he became a master of the figure 4, as Wolfman always says.
No, that wasn't it. I embraced the finisher of my hero, Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant. I did the Boogie Woogie elbow drop, and when I did it, the point of the elbow went right down in Danzo's big fat face.
And you had a good drop kick. That's what he said. You had a good drop kick.
I had a drop kick like Ricky Morton, motherfucker.
If you ever come back to Boom, we're gonna have you deliver that drop kick.
There you go.
Okay, you're gonna need to get wires. How sturdy is the roof of the Canadian Legion?
It's gonna be like
have me up there like Sandy Duncan in Peter Pan.
I was gonna say crouching tiger, bouncing from turnbuckle to turnbuckle. That's amazing.
I remember, Pete, how did you feel about this? Because here's the kind of fan I was at this age, because I was a fucking nerd about wrestling already.
Right.
And all we had was the magazines. Like me and Danzo got the first Observer around like late 86 that we saw, and it was like our minds were blown by it. But we had the magazines. And what we got to see, Jake Roberts comes into WWF, and he's got these skin tight pants with the snakes on them, and I was like, that looks stupid. Why don't they let him wear his karate pants? And I look back on it now and I'm like, because that looked fucking terrible. And these look great. He looks like a snake. At 15, I was like, the real Jake Roberts wears karate pants. That's what I saw in the aftermath.
Karate pants.
This is some Vince McMahon bullshit. I was that kid at 15.
That's funny.
Like, I love the story about, like, he was hurt and away for a while, whatever. He hit the gym and comes back all muscular. And for the first time ever, Vince yelled at a wrestler for getting on the gas. You're supposed to be a snake, God damn it.
Right. That's pretty. How often did Roberts go to the sleeper hold?
Remember that? Everyone went to sleeper holds back then.
I suppose.
That's what they did back then, Travis. It was a transition spot.
It was the style at the time.
At the time, a lot of sleeper holds, transition into chin lock. You know, his head hurts because of the bandage, right?
The old 3.5-minute rear chin lock.
Dude, I was
looking at these two guys. If this is undercard, you would hear boring chants, I'm sure.
You know? What, nowadays?
Well, I mean, I would say back then, even back then, sometimes you get. You just hear the boring chants.
We've heard a lot of Sal Balomo boring chants.
That's what I'm saying. You know, like a Sal Balomo against Jose Luis Rivera or something like that.
Yeah, but I remember going to the shows back then, and big stars didn't get them. I remember the first time I heard it live was at a Crockett show at the Civic Center, and I think it was second match where it was Bullet Bob Armstrong versus somebody. It was just like whatever, and I remember hearing it, and I didn't like it. I thought as a kid, I thought that's fucking mean.
Yeah,
shut the fuck up. And the first time I heard it on television was when Harley Race first came to Vince, and there was a match on one of the syndicated shows, and he wasn't the king yet or whatever. His handsome Harley Race. I don't remember where they taped it, but they were definitely boring chants in it. And the same thing. I remember I was in my grandparents' bedroom watching on their TV, and I was thinking, fuck this crowd. That's fucking boring. It really pissed me off as a kid.
That's what I felt.
I don't like boring. Just boo or do something or jerk off.
It's when Cena was still getting booed late for a while there, I was kind of like, why the fuck are you booing this guy? Come on.
Well, then it became a thing. It became a thing where you had, well, our part is to boo and this part is to cheer. It became that. And
he embraced it. Yep.
Oh, completely. I'm a very divisive character as well.
Polarizing.
Some might say.
We're going to get Parvy and Mr. Bill together. That'd be fun.
Oh, no.
I'm dying to hear that.
Whoa. That was like the old Charlie Brown with Lucy with the football.
Yeah.
I was like around this time. Okay, around this time, you asked me who's your favorite wrestler, and I love Jimmy Valiant, but he said, "Who's your favorite wrestler?" Really, it was fucking Ricky Steamboat. I was just like you, Pete.
Right?
I was Ricky Steamboat was my fucking guy. I had the fucking jacket. However much I paid from an ad in the back of Pro Wrestling Illustrated to get that red Steamboat's Mid-Atlantic gym jacket. Got it.
That's
and put it on, walked outside in July, so it was too hot for it, and then realized I'm wearing a jacket with a muscular naked man on the back of it, and I'm 15 years old, and then I never wore it again, and I don't know what happened to it.
Are you serious?
God, I wish I had it. I wish I still had it. Yeah. I walked out with it. I paid for it. I walked outside with it once, realized this is not a good idea, and I don't know what happened to it.
Man. I wish someone would have taught you otherwise.
It was 1986 in small town New Jersey that I was just visiting, which, by the way, drove through my old town almost unchanged since
Really?
the early 80s.
Wow.
And the people living in my childhood town, because I stopped and pulled over and like took a look at it, saw the Confederate flags on the trucks and there and everything. It was
yeah. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. On that note, I gotta get another beer.
Is he gone?
So glad that Nora has a Oh, hi.
Yes, Parvy.
Sometimes opportunity presents itself. For instance, if one's friend spent nearly 2 years shitting on his friend in every YouTube show intro,
yes,
and he never ever sold it live on the air, and then says he's going to stop doing it, and it's all fine now. It's Parvy time.
What just happened? The bell just rang randomly, by the way.
It's a shitty WWF 80s fucking finish is what it is.
Was it? Well, I was like, is it a draw? He was on the top rope. Time limit.
Not sure.
They counted him out. He got counted out.
Oh.
I think he was outside the ring, then he came back in to climb the ropes, and he got counted out.
Again, shitty WWF finishes at this time at some of these house shows. I mean, well, it depends. Oh, those are quality stairs. Those are the best stairs I've ever seen, and you know it. You know it there, Walashin.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Oh, no, he's going to do it again on the floor. Dahara. I'm just looking down.
D'Onofrio. He looks like Vincent D'Onofrio and
Kingpin.
Kingpin, yeah.
He's sending Bullseye to come here and kill Parvy.
Yeah. I never miss.
You're the one who hired him. Don't fuck. I know.
Yeah. Oh,
he split open, baby.
Post match. Crazy. Pete, are you sleeping? Is he frozen? No.
No.
No. Awesome. It really is a Titans reunion.
It is.
I love it.
Oh, here we go.
Drops to the face.
Okay, because a shitty finish, but you give the crowd this. Come on.
Yeah, for sure. It's hot.
Come on, Steamer. Hit this motherfucker. No.
Stuff that boat. Oh, geez, that was crazy. I could use one of those. This is where we first discovered the Joey and Sully was in the at the Boston Garden.
Who's this announcer? I don't think I've ever seen this guy before.
I'm freshly groomed.
Dude, I love Ricky Steamboat's over exaggeration because that's for the cheap seats too, right? Oh,
the disappointment.
Yeah,
his hair is different. Look at that buzz cut.
They had to shave it because Jake Roberts split his head open like a melon.
Right.
And a pineapple.
Pineapple. Yeah.
Thank you.
And what do we got next?
This
will wake Pete up.
Pete, who's this?
Fucking Paul Bosch. Earrings.
Make my ears look pretty.
Francis Ford Coppola presents.
There we go.
Okay, so Paul Bosch was so huge in Houston, man. That was a famous ad campaign. And speaking of, you think we're just gonna show you the end of Mid-South? Let's say the beginning of Mid-South, 1982. This is
it's the touch.
That's the least crazy outfit I've ever seen him wear in the intro. I was like, well, I'm used to him wearing like Boyd Pierce wearing like clothes. Like, whoa, that's casual Boyd. Never seen
I got
that
a
in a
message today about.
Yeah.
I got a message from one of my friends like, looks like we have some new Houston footage. What do you think? I go, nope, just cleaned up footage, but no, not new.
It's not new? Okay, we were wondering about that.
Yeah, John. Yeah, it was just Johnny P.
Oh, okay.
But
what's that other footage that someone just released at like the Savoldi or something? What the fuck?
Yeah, they have a thing. It looks like it's gonna be Amarillo.
Oh, right.
Right,
okay.
that's what I'd heard.
Yeah.
Where it's like Buddy Rose before he was Buddy Rose.
Yeah,
against Funk.
Look, all I know is we need every stream for this show because I don't think he's talking about us, but Armstrong Alley, who we have used his stuff on this show, has recently announced, like, as soon as I get everything online, I'm getting rid of my YouTube shit. People are using it, not fucking thanking me. If that's us, we thank you.
Yeah, Armstrong, we love Armstrong Alley. Yeah, he's the man.
Yeah.
You're the man, buddy.
I gotta make a sign, an opening
good guy
thing for him.
Boyd Pierce looks awful here. What's this?
I know, that's what I was saying in the intro. I'm like, that's Boyd Pierce.
Bill Watts has had enough of his shit. He's had
big Watsy. Watts is looking big.
You look like Wailing Flowers and Madam Boyd. Tone it down.
Now he's more like Paul Lind. You know,
it's been a long time.
Wonderful. She's one of my best friends.
Madam, he lives with Madam. Yeah, the puppet.
We all live together.
The
puppet world, Travis.
Puppet union.
I hope Lester's.
I'm gonna go Margaret Thatcher on your ass and your puppet union there, Parvy. You're well familiar with her.
I don't know shit about that. I'm a puppet. You mistake me with somebody.
This was one of those times where Bill is there to pretty much tell you every single thing that's happening in the territory.
Oh, believe you me, dude. Okay, if we turn up the volume,
or he's going to talk about random stuff about, you know.
If we turn up the volume on this, it isn't. Here's how this starts. Every single match starts with Boyd Pierce going, and here's he sounds like a guy in Hee Haw. He goes, and here's the wrestlers in the ring. And then Bill Watts talks nonstop, doesn't take a breath through everything. And at the end, he'll go, oh, how about that, Boyd Pierce? Well, it sure is something. Coming up next, it's fucking. He's like, Bill Watts is like a tobacco auctioneer.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh God. Jesus, Parv.
6'9" tall.
I believe that's Jerry Jarrett's backyard.
Parvy, give you the intro. 6'9". Kamala. Come on, Parvy.
Gigantic.
Today. Arms and legs is
because if you ever seen this, the voiceover is pretty great on this too.
Yeah.
Oh, the voiceover is amazing on this.
Yeah.
You know who
Kamala.
it is? Man, he looks super young.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously he was, but he just looked
super realistic too.
All right, shut up, Barbie.
Kamala, the Ugandan giant.
I love the quick cut.
The fuck was that?
Yeah,
I guess that's a guy we have employed in our company now. Who's the guy next to us?
Boyd Pierce.
Yeah, he looks like he's got some Kris Kringle in him.
No, he looks like the band director for the Lawrence Welk show.
Yes. Okay, dog.
But Boyd Pierce is known for having. But Boyd Pierce inspired Seth Rollins for his the most ridiculous outfits. This is weird.
Oh wow.
Understated. Yeah, Mr. Wrestling 2 is in a feud with the Grappler.
Wow, the Grappler. I thought it was Destroyer for a second.
No, that's the Grappler. Lindano. Oh my God!
So many mass wrestlers. Oh man, Kelly's gonna be so sad he missed this.
Well, that's why, dude. When I picked this episode, it was because it's for Pete, a good wrestling show of Watts, which is his favorite. He's passed out on the floor right now, being licked by his dog. And for Kelly, there's a lot in this episode that was just serendipitous for this one.
Colin Knocker.
Ooh. But this is the debut of a second grappler. Like, there's two of them.
And it is Dirty White Boy, right? Even this early,
is it? Grappler? I don't know. I know it's isn't the OG one.
I want to see them take on the machines.
Well, because it was Len Denton, obviously, but I remember that because those guys were together. Dirty White
Flex those glutes.
So.
He's 62 years old. He's the baddest motherfucker in the world.
So funny.
He's the best. He goes two, and he's funky. He's this old white man. He does this funky shit, and he's wearing what looks like my father's tight, not so tighty whities.
Yeah.
And he was over though.
Look at this guy. Leave the gun, take the cannolis.
Yeah. Oh man, they look great. I like that look a lot.
Their opponents.
Like this guy's in the opening ceremonies for the Calgary '88 Olympics.
Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble. Mac Davis.
I'm rich. Well, I'm hornier.
We're Rich and Horner. Rich and Horner. I saw Rich and Horner on Hee Haw. So Johnny Rich here is Tommy Rich's less successful cousin in real life. And Tim Horner here is like journeyman forever, but he was all over Crockett '87. Him and Brad Armstrong were the Lightning Express, and every TV show, Tim Horner was definitely your underdog babyface doing shit.
Fast-paced match, quick men out there.
Yeah, I remember he was even in WWF for like a minute in like.
Yeah, he was one of those the many like he was there.
Yeah,
guys are like,
exactly. Like what? He's there for like a couple months. Like, huh? Okay.
Try it on. He says, when he wrestles on the Superstation WTBS in Atlanta, and a lot of people around the.
We're gonna call you Little Jack Horner.
Yeah. You're gonna stick your thumb in there, and you're gonna pull out that plum.
And say, "What a good boy!"
That's where it all started. As soon as they hired somebody with the name Horner,
it's leaves.
Like Johnny Rich said, he said, Paul he gets up there and he does well in Atlanta.
Parvy, get the fuck out of here! You're ruining a good time.
Hilarious.
The Samoans will run out of the Mid-South area, and they're up there doing well. It seems like when guys come up there and wrestling in Atlanta, that where they've cut their teeth and said it's the toughest place in the world is right here in the Mid-South, and he wanted to come on for size, and he found out competition like Ted DiBiase, North American champion.
You come at the king, you don't miss, motherfucker.
The well-oiled machine out there, Boyd Pierce.
Yeah, grapplers also were in Memphis too, because I've seen them there.
See, I first saw them in World Class.
Yeah, they were there. They were everywhere. But yeah, then didn't they become the Dirty White Boys?
It's
sort of, right?
It's sort of. It's right at the same time. In certain places they beat the Grapplers. I think other places they beat the Dirty White Boys.
Imagine being two great tag teams.
It's South like a year or two later, against the Rock and Rolls. So I'm guessing there's Dirty White Boy already.
Yeah.
I should know. I was like, seeing this early.
Trying to exhort.
And Len Denton, I think, is the other guy. Yeah, Len Denton.
Yeah, Len Denton, Tony Anthony were the Dirty White Boys.
Apparently, there could be an awesome new team to
and I think this is definitely Len Denton, but I don't know if the other one's Tony Anthony at this point or not.
Yeah,
This is 82. This is 82. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know. I mean, that was probably his first gimmick for a few years.
Uh-huh.
Johnny Rich. And Johnny Rich coming in and firing.
I'm Johnny Rich when I fly off the handle. Nice body slam from Johnny Rich. Oh, missing with that elbow though. Greatest American 0. What are we doing, fellas? My afro.
Just grab him and throw him.
Grapple tag.
Fast tags. And
grapplers working the
hair,
working the follicles.
It's like any 80s women's match in America.
These grapplers have really zeroed in on the short and curlies.
They found his weakness. Oh,
yeah,
no.
There we go. Thank God. Yes.
Oh, no. Not many follicles to work here.
The grapplers are some of the best follicle workers you'll ever see.
Well, they're wearing a mask to protect their follicles, so they know the power.
Yeah, exactly.
Tremendous move by young Tim Horner. He's fighting away there.
Oh, jeez. Worst ring or pin break ever.
Kick to the follicles, and that's why I broke it up.
Little tap. Just hey, don't forget I'm here.
Pick him up.
Ooh, not bad. Where did that come from? Nice little shoulder breaker.
Tag is made.
It's weird how different the lighting is when they switch from one camera angle to the other too. I don't know if that's just the way they preserve this, but I've heard the other camera. I was like, they're not really going to. But their camera, it looked like you're watching a completely different place.
This is Mid-South, 82.
Yeah, whatever Boys and Girls Club they were running at in the Shreveport.
Right.
I think it was.
Perfect Wrestling 2's own weapon.
I love that
but it's almost all one camera shoot too. It's interesting.
That was fucking a really cool and unique move.
Yeah.
Somebody could turn that into a fucking finisher if they wanted to. Like, look at him. Yeah, and he's selling it like it fucked him up. And it was a finisher. Great.
Yeah. That was a good call there.
Like modern day. Somebody should.
Seriously, is Pete dead? I mean, I'm kind of worried.
Yeah, no, he's just. Gonna see the dog's gonna start having sex with him.
So this is the Titans reunion that you all been waiting for.
It's so funny. I love it. I love it, man. Ringo's real name is William Starkey.
Yeah, but I think they said the Star Child. Willie, I think they said too.
So this footage must be from the network because I think this has been.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. I think this is from the network. So,
and hey, by the way, if you look, you're gonna know it's hot because when I saw Billy start getting introduced, you can see the fan air hitting him, like the giant fans they would have in there.
Right.
It's so hot over there. Yeah. Even here, like this is probably filmed in September. Then
this is good. September. I mean, whatever. As far as generic. Music goes.
It's all right.
Enjoying this.
Knowing what it is, dude. Knowing what it is, it was like another one bites the dust.
It was like yes. It was like
look at Dog here, dude. He's a
player select game on a Super Nintendo.
Jacked. Yeah, this is what his LJN figure actually looked like.
Right. Totally. Yeah, he looks great.
I was always a big fan.
All right, get out of here, Parvy.
A big fan of who, Parvy?
Junkyard Dog. I'm not a monster.
A lot of you will also remember Mr. USA, Tony Atlas. He'll be making an appearance in very short order here in Mid-South Wrestling. Tony just completed a contest for Mr. America in New York City.
New York City. New York City.
Thank you.
Get a rope.
Oh, now what?
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
What did you just say about Tony Atlas?
Parvy's.
Oh, the shoes on the other foot. Isn't it, my fellow countrymen?
Ooh, very nice. There, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, awesome.
That's it.
Holy shit! Looks like he does look like Tony Atlas.
Well, no, they were talking about Tony Atlas. Junkyard Dog is a fucking unit, and that's why he was the biggest star Watts ever had. He never really recovered from the JYD was.
Fuck yeah!
I bounced.
Yep.
Yeah.
Our next match, one fall.
It's like if Jimmy Kimmel went bald. Director of Kids.
Look at Larry Clark here.
And Gummo. Oh, no. Harmony Korine did Gummo.
2 men from the south, the
Pete's somewhere on the floor, desperately looking for his life alert bracelet.
Maybe he's been murdered, and like we're gonna have to we're gonna have to use this episode to figure out how it all went down.
Well, that's a way to get popular.
It was you, Parvy.
Yeah.
Parvy, it was you.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm waiting for the Russians to come in and take the flag off and bury him under the flag.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
No, Matt Bourne. No, the ghost of Matt Bourne.
So funny.
Nobody knows for sure the age, but they know by checking the record books what his career has spanned, and they keep wondering. When you're in that ring with him, you know.
Yeah,
Mr.
all I hear is
Wrestling
Bill
2
Watts.
was still super over here.
Mm-hmm.
He's not that far away from the heel turn on Magnum TA, but maybe a year.
Yeah, year-ish, yeah.
He's a top guy still, and look at him. He's clearly an old man, but he's a big star.
Yeah, he's probably number 2.
He looks ridiculous. That's just
he does
no
look
one gives a
ridiculous.
shit.
Yeah, everyone looks ridiculous in this room, in this building. Look at everyone. Look at the guy in the green collar in the front there. I love wrestling. And then Grandpa to his right, like they're all related.
There's a whole case study here.
Yeah,
this is the most 1982 in the South look you've ever fucking seen.
It's pretty awesome.
There's the kid with the long hair.
All right, hey, I got no problem with you. Who said you wanted to fight? Not me.
And yet there's like no excitement for the entire section you're seeing on the hard.
Yes. It's like they're all like high as fuck. Just like,
they're all probably just sweating their asses off.
They're all fucking smart enough to know that this is a jobber match. I mean,
yeah. All right. Okay. Maybe that's on me. Fair. Maybe you're right. I apologize to everyone in the building.
Now who's being an asshole?
Yeah. No, it's me. 100%, Parvy. I'll own it.
Wow. This Larry Clark guy, it looks like he barely has been trained.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Mr. Wrestling 2 has had enough of this shit.
Yeah.
I'm watching him going, oh my God, this guy.
You exploited those teenagers. Yes, we know where he falls on the side of that debate.
Yeah.
Legend killer. Boom. Yeah, good night. Yeah, nice.
That's the Mr. Wrestling. That's Mr. Wrestling 2's finisher is the knee.
Is it? Nice. Yeah. I love it.
The $1 million knee lift.
$1 million knee lift. He called it.
All right. I wouldn't mind being in some Mr. Wrestling 2 match.
Dude, you never see the footage of him training Magnum TA where he makes him run a mile up a hill backwards, and then he's showing Magnum TA the secrets of it by they're in a barn and there's a giant sack of feed. And he hits it with his knee and it splits it open because they gimmicked it. It's fucking great. Yep.
Wow.
The one man gang.
Look at his hair there. Crazy.
That's the worst. This is the worst he's ever looked. Look at that gear.
Oh dear.
Versus Kurt still looks better than Buck Robley.
Yeah. Somehow he's the best looking man in the ring.
And it's a lumberjack match with Dick Murdoch here.
Oh my gosh.
Dick Murdoch. Everyone's there.
They're wearing an All Japan gear. That's fucking dope.
Everyone's here for the Titans reunion show.
I love it. Pete, wake up! Pete! Pete, we got a good match. I'm in here! Like Waylon. Or Principal Skinner when he's buried underneath all the papers. That's Pete right now.
By the way, my dear John, I believe I've noticed something. It's a double con. Look at the ringside.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Oh man, you could have snuck this in. That's one less episode. That's one less long con, dude. You just wasted.
It was completely accidental.
Yeah, it's
like
all
my
right.
creation.
Yeah.
It really was. I was like, I'm watching this after I put this all together. I'm like, is that Killer Khan? And he turns around like, that's fucking.
Yeah, it sure is.
Awesome. Whoa.
Captain Redneck over here. This is fun. Like all the lumberjacks sort of get along and just do their job.
Who's blue? Who's red and blue there?
don't know.
Looks like Tony Gurria.
I think it's Jesse Barr.
You think Jesse Barr also shopped at Tony Gurria's store with
Red and Blue. It's the birth of in my back. I'm going to start a realty business.
I'm not for sure if I think so.
As we're working our way up the ladder.
The heels of the baby faces all just getting along. We've got a job to do. We just got to throw these motherfuckers back in the ring. All right. Bill Watts is a cheap motherfucker. He's not.
I feel like that's going to change. Anytime you've ever seen that.
And yeah, Colonel Buck Robley here is at the end of his career, and he was like never a great. Who knows if he was ever a great worker, but he stinks. But he's super fucking over here. He's got one of the best T-shirts ever here, Travis. It's him on it. It's all yellow and just says, "Nobody calls me yellow."
I love it. Like, this guy's pretty. Like, I've never seen him work before.
It's not a lot of Colonel Buck Robley out there.
Yeah. Take a powder.
Mm-hmm.
I still have not heard anyone but Bill Watts talking. I think this entire episode.
Well, that's just it, okay? Because Bill Watts just talks, does nothing but talk throughout every single match. He gives no time for anything to breathe. Much like this show.
It's like Dick Murdoch has become a communist recently with that hat.
It's camo. Does that? Yeah. I mean, it's.
Oh no, just kind of. It looked more like. Yeah, no, you're right. No, it just looked a little more like the.
Dude, he's the GI Joe they rejected.
Yes,
Dick Murdoch.
But this is what he went to the to Mattel to Hasbro dress.
Hasbro with, right?
With like his no pants on like that. This is my character. This is me.
Character, my old
take it or leave it. Take it or leave it.
T-shirt, my Marine cap. Did you serve? No.
Hell no. But also, did you notice I'm just in my black underpants?
That's how you gotta look.
On this, there can be no negotiations. Oh wow, it's like what's his name? Dirk Diggler or Nick Ziggler, Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler. What is he? What is he going by now? That's what screwed me up.
Nick Nemeth.
That's his actual name. Yeah.
Ooh. And one man gang here, one man gang here is basically
kicking out at what?
He's like 21 here or something. He's young.
Wow.
The worst tights ever. Oh, it looks like shit. He's got the name though. You got to figure one man gang at this point. They figured out wherever he's going, whether he figured out or someone gave it to him. He's got the name. He just hasn't figured out the story behind the name.
Right.
Because remember the story was he's a biker and all the other bikers kicked him out. And so he's a one-man biker gang, but he's not a biker yet.
Yeah.
You remember he figured that out at a Denny's just by himself eating like 16 plates.
Yeah.
What kind of a man is in a one?
I know, Pete. The most recent.
Oh shit! I can see him. I can see him
too. The most recent Titan.
Someone needs to call the authorities.
To pass away. Looks like somebody just put chloroform on his face. Yeah, that's so funny. Pete, I hope you're okay. Holy shit!
Really, I hope so. Oh man, game was alright after that.
He's actually dead, and Parvy is in the shot. I don't know if I can live with that, but
yeah.
Just notice it. Okay, look, everyone who's ever listened to or watched the show, I mean, on YouTube, knows that I don't ever really pander to the Twitch people. I'm more of a YouTube man. But you are missing out if you are not on the Twitch show.
Like the other thing is, the only time they'll ever see any of us is like whoever's speaking shows up on Twitch, right? And Pete has not been speaking for a while.
Oh no, so he looks dead. Yeah, for those of you who are wondering what we're talking about,
but you can see him breathing in and out. Like
he's in the distance, in the bottom of the shot, in the middle, just his little white head, mouth open, minus his CPAP machine. I'm worried. Underneath the great flag, I think the dog is trying to move the camera. Pull, roof, go for help. Underneath his beloved flag of the USSR.
This is
like
last known image.
How did Pete Guy? Well, he was doing a YouTube show.
Where someone please explain Parvy. That's going to be you on the stand.
That's my issue.
That's what, like, I did it.
I can talk for myself. I'm a sentient thing.
Take the stand.
I'm Parvy.
Take the stand, Parvy. Nobody calls me yellow. Love it.
I love that shirt. I'd
Big
love
win.
To get a recreation for that.
How's that not been done by, like, you know, any of the wrestling t-shirt companies already?
Yeah, he's got his legendary loaded fucking thing, because of course he had been a heel, so he had a loaded cast. But
yeah, of course.
And now we're getting
the Man Show 2045.
He looks exactly like him. It's bonkers. Here we go. Speaking of young, dumb, and full of cum.
See, there's the fan too in full effect. You see Jim's hair just blowing all.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's why the baby faces are on that side, or on that corner. Oh, it was just hard.
I'm Vinny Romero. Yeah, there he is. I know. He's not entirely the.
He does look like a Funk, though. So I guess it did add up to becoming Jimmy Jack later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he'd look even more like a Funk if you put a Lone Ranger mask on. That does it. You look exactly like Dory C.
I mean, Dick Slater could have been Jimmy Jack Funk too, you know.
You'd think they had him. He was the rebel. Yeah, he was there.
Yep.
Tremendous victory. Now we have DiBiase and Dugan, the guys that are out there, and they're really upset about having those Mid-South.
This is when DiBiase and Duggan were part of the Rat Pack with super patriotic Matt Bourne.
Dog of every honor in the Mid-South area to try to establish once and for all total supremacy on this area. Thanksgiving, the big Superdome coming up. Lots of things are going to be happening. It seems like Boyd Pierce, the tempo just picks up. The intensity. Now also Mid-South is in the Houston area. A lot of the top Mid-South
recruited. He was recruited by Gurria and Martel.
Yeah.
But he's got an extra little stripe, though. It's slightly different.
Jesse Barr.
The Spider-Man Dungaroos.
Jesse Barr was one of those guys that I never got to see because I've read about him in the magazines constantly, because the magazines still covered Florida a lot, and Florida was like the only thing we couldn't get where I lived, and he just felt like a big deal. And so then I knew who, when they bring in, here's our brother Jimmy Jack Funk, and he wears a Lone Ranger mask. I was like, this is fucking stupid, and that's Jesse Barr.
Is Parvy okay? Parvy looked extra excited seeing Ted DiBiase in the ring earlier.
Pete's alive! Hey, Pete! Hey. Pete!
I'm jerking off in the corner.
All right, we all saw Pete back. All right.
He's got some tough competition. Junkyard Dog on his
But no, I got excited because Pete scratched his head.
Iron Mike Sharp, Colonel Buck Robley. Oh, DiBiase got out of the way of that one. Shows that quick.
Well, that's good because I was literally kind of 70% joking.
A little bit. Yes, I know. We all kind of were. What's capacity where they would shoot here these days? Can you guys know?
This is the Irish McNeil's Boys Club where they shot it, so I don't know exactly how big that was.
I think it's not that. I think it's only like 500 or so, because I think you're seeing the majority of the audience. Because the guys would come out the other side, so I don't think there's any fans at all on that end.
Another shoulder breaker.
There's a lot of shoulder breakers, a lot of power slams in this era. Like DiBiase would do it. Obviously, JYD would. Power slam was like the move. It was the Canadian Destroyer of its day.
Right. I like it.
Yeah, by the way, I am open for wrestling changing and everything, but Canadian Destroyers, here's the thing. If one or two guys do it and it makes sense, it's fine. But generally, it looks fucking phony and stupid, and I fucking
And there you go. Power slam by DiBiase wins the match.
Wow. But that was awesome. That was a
Yeah,
killer
that was
power
his
slam.
finisher.
Yeah.
His finisher, if it wasn't punching you with a loaded glove, was the power slam.
Hey, come on. He has doctor's note.
Oh, we got some Archie Goldie. Oh, I can't believe Kelly's
that's
not
for
here.
you, Trey.
Right.
See, what I tell you, this was I checked this out, a serendipitous show.
Yeah.
For
versus two wrestlers.
Versus two wrestlers. That's his name, though. We're about to welcome two wrestlers. He's a very there's only one man, Boy Pierce. He's got a very unusual name.
Is the Mongolian stomper, an impressive man, a former international heavyweight champion. And we're getting ready, but right now, Hacksaw Duggan and Ted DiBiase have never left the ring. They've been there through the whole commercial break. Now they're up there arguing at Jack Curtis. They're claiming that they want to settle the issue with Junkyard Dog and Mr. Olympia. Now, let's go to Jack Curtis in the ring and pick up on what's going on up there. You guys have got to go. We're not going, man. No way. We're not going anywhere. I'll tell you what, we're tired of this inferior competition.
These are heels fucking pissed off. I love it.
Right.
We want the belts.
Yeah. Man, seeing Duggan like this is the
Look at him.
best.
He's amazing. And he wins. Dude, the only time after he turns babyface and within a year from here, the only other time he turns heel is in the end stage WCW, where he turns his back on America to join Canada.
Right.
With Lance.
Yeah, because he had cancer. He needed to get his health taken care of.
That's right. That's right. US. Happy to help. What are you going to do about it, Kimmel? You going to bring Cousin Sal out here?
That's Mr. Olympia.
You know where he's at. He just had a match here. Why don't you shut up?
Guillermo? You're going to bring Guillermo out here to try to...
I love it. They're calling out whoever, and he's like, man, shut the fuck up. You know he's in the shower.
Well, yeah, it's JYD. It's
JYD. You know he's in the shower?
That's hilarious. So what? Tell him to bring his naked ass out here.
I kept wanting this to end with Junkyard Dog running out with a towel and soap.
Yeah.
You know,
a shower cap, and a rubber ducky.
A big brush.
Who wants, like, you're running in, make it real. Have your soap, your hair wet, wear a towel.
Big brush and a rubber ducky. Like, too many props.
Yeah.
Too many props.
Oh no.
Come on, Rat Pack. Really glad that Boss is here. My buddy Jay in the chat.
Who's that?
I like those purple pants. Jay, Bossolidi, one of our loyal followers. Those purple pants are nice, though, man. And that white T-shirt. This guy would. This guy would do well. This guy would do well in 2024.
Okay, dude. This
even with that mask.
This must be one of those. What does the dress look like? Because those look like those are brown pants. Dude.
Yeah.
All right. I'm seeing like burgundy. Is what I'm thinking. What did I say? Purple? I think burgundy.
Yeah. Oh, here comes the dog.
Who's coming in?
The dog.
Maroon.
It's gotta be the dog.
No, the dog's washing his asshole.
He's in the shower. I forgot.
Dog's washing his asshole.
Kobach Robles in the last match.
There's our boy.
Not in the shower yet because he's the
Junkyard Dog don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that guy is. He's you know he's in the shower. That's so funny.
Make him believe. Like, of course he is.
Handicap tag team bout. Let's join that right now. We'll try to get all this settled here and be back. Let's go to that film clip right now.
Oh, we gotta see who two wrestlers are.
Is oh man,
yeah.
Looks like he's
where's
about
this
to.
from though? Yeah, they.
It's a different territory.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Looks like the footage of when they broke that cinder block on him. We're about to see.
It's Graham Chapman.
Yes, totally. We've said that. There's a lot of wrestlers back then that look like Graham Chapman, and he's selling like he's in a Python sketch.
I think Python did do a sketch on wrestling too, in a ring about this size.
It was Graham Chapman wrestling himself.
Yes, that's right. That's what it was. Yes.
Something Bomber Harris was his name.
I hear Gordon Soley now.
Yeah, this is Georgia. You can tell by the not lifted ring. Look at this.
Right.
This tiny ring.
Like, you look at the guy on the
floor,
manager.
And this manager,
the top rope.
This manager is Don Carson, who's a guy who I've read about but never seen. And he's pretty great. He's definitely a hee-haw extra in character.
Don Carson, male prostitute.
He's a huge dude. It looks like either that or just that.
Well,
ring
it's either that or look
short.
how tiny the ring is. You know, it's hard to tell.
I mean, he's probably at least tall. 6 foot.
No, Don Carson was a wrestler.
Yeah. Okay.
He was. Love him.
I've got to get a picture of Pete here.
And it is man tagging up very quickly. Now here again,
the Nazi flag behind, or not Nazi, pardon me. Very different. Communist
Russian flag, yes. It's not by the go off.
Russian flag.
Pardon?
Very different, buddy. Yeah, and I did not see you joining the team on my bingo card, Parvy.
Again, that's a completely different character. I'm Parvy.
Yeah, I got it. Man. Who's this guy he's working against? The Chapman? Man.
No, they didn't say. They didn't give names. It literally
there were 2 wrestlers, remember?
Versus
yeah,
2 wrestlers,
right?
Oof. And we didn't get the proper intro here.
I love that he's the stomper, where he got to start up north. He's a stomper, and he comes down south, and some like whoever it was, he had to be southern. Go, stomper, huh? We need a little more flair. I think Mongolian. You don't talk. Yeah. You're a Mongolian.
He doesn't talk. That's right. And meanwhile, apparently he's a good promo in Calgary. So
but he won't wear the Mongolian gear like Killer Khan does. Right. So he's not completely committed to the character because he doesn't look like an extra from the John Wayne movie, The Conqueror.
Yeah. There you go. No, wait, the 2 completely different gimmicks in 2 separate parts of North America. I'm like, all right, that's pretty cool. Shinonamake.
Say goodnight, motherfucker.
What are you doing, pal? Just asking for it. Just let him kill him.
Hey, my friend. A gnat. Wow, that was fucking crazy.
It's still in pandemonium here at the Irish McNeil Boys Club. Came out of the shower, went upstairs.
The Irish McNeil Boys Club, I don't know. You grow up Catholic, that just has a sinister sound to it.
Yeah.
I think I saw that mini series. Kelly's not, dude.
Again, this was the most surreptitious choice I could have made.
Kelly Kaniski.
Everything about this show has been a disaster.
Yeah. Well, at least we got to meet you, Parvy.
But wait, we still have DiBiase and Axel in the ring.
No, this show's fucking awesome. I love the way this is going.
I did hear them say that JYD's out of the shower, whatever that means.
I
hear it with the rest of it. That's all I heard.
That means he's finished his fucking Coke.
All right.
Who that? And it's not
you guys know this music.
Oh yeah.
No, we don't.
Yeah. Oh God.
See?
Nice.
Oh, so there you go.
Yeah,
Murdoch teaming with
he's a babyface here. Captain Redneck Dick Murdoch is putting aside his feelings
for the greater good.
I guess so. He's doing a not all rednecks gimmick, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. Many sides.
Dick Murdoch. Okay, look, Dick Murdoch totally strikes me as the number one. Ever used to say that he was like, hates everybody, but that whole equal opportunity hater people used to like offend people for some fucking reason,
or it's like. Oh, yeah, he's one of the good. He's a good one.
Well, he's equally offensive to everybody.
Like,
okay, right?
Those guys say like, "Oh, that guy. Oh, yeah, he's different." Oh, he's a good one. It's like,
but that was Jesse Barr. No one wanted nothing to talk about. Dick Murdoch's one of the great wrestlers of all time. So everyone, is like, "Oh, that's just Dick," right? Even in the industry, I do. I'm a huge Dick Murdoch fan. Total piece of shit, right?
Yeah,
I'm a huge fucking fan.
Yeah, we love him.
I love the story when he brought Dusty to a Klan rally. You ever heard this?
Yeah.
He'll take you somewhere. All right. Big surprise. Get me the fuck out of here. What the fuck is wrong with you?
In pro wrestling today, now you've seen why. Junkyard Dog and
Oh, jeez.
There's the stereotypical JYD gets knocked out pump.
Yeah, I like it.
Dick Murdoch definitely strikes me as one of those. Well, JYD was one of the good ones types of racist.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
1 minute left.
1 minute left. Like, they announced this with stipulation. I guess it's TV time remaining.
Yeah, well, originally, my idea for my revenge on Travis Wlashin was to never announce that he was going to be the fourth member, and we get to this the end of Bill Watts' famous. You're going to have to go to the Patreon for me to do it. But everything. Now, then someone entered my life. Someone special.
Yeah.
Parvy.
Hello. I'm Parvy. I'm far nicer than the first thing.
We'll stay with it to the bitter end. Next week, the Dream Machine will be here. Next week, Kamala, the Ugandan Giant. Ladies and gentlemen, it's out of control here.
Bill Watts owned it, and he sold this thing. I mean, a lot of people like go, "Holy shit, he just talks nonstop," but I kind of like it myself.
Yeah.
It depends. There'll be times where he's like explaining every angle in good detail. There's random times where he's just like go on a tirade about USA wrestling.
Oh, I love the tirade. He'll bitch about WWF. He'll bitch about the NWA. He'll bitch about
Russia.
He'll bitch about politics.
Yeah. But yeah, it's good.
I like this opening.
This
scene.
is okay. His son Joel Watts was really experimenting with all this. The music choice here is bonkers.
Yeah. Again, I mean, this is probably the WWE version.
I don't know. I think Joel Watts might have come up with this shit.
Yeah, I didn't know what.
Yeah, this sounds authentic.
Yeah. I think that's it.
Sure.
All right. So this is a first. I haven't seen this yet. This just came out a couple hours before we went live. This is our last live show. Future
former president of the United States.
Future guest on the show.
Boo!
Him making that doofus face killed me.
Enough to throw Honest Abe off his game. Lincoln picked up.
I'm a fan. You've seen the shirt.
Because they hate Tony Baroni. Boom Pro Wrestling is going to keep the golden haunches for me. We're going to make our own.
Your own haunches? Uh-oh.
Baroni and Pesky turned Reffy Mark into a second golden haunches. Thankfully, Jackie Lee arrived on the scene.
You leave Reffy Mark alone. You were in there with me in that Rumble from start to finish, and I want to honor that. Let's have a match tonight.
Spelled with a U. Love it.
You will let Reffy Mark go, and if you win, you'll get these sheets.
The main event was set. Jackie Lee versus Tony Baroni for the golden haunches and Ref Mark Freedom. After making his return at Rumble,
Johnny, aren't you a big fan of referees being in angles? I don't want to talk about that part. I'm Parvy.
Match. She had some choice.
Elliot Tyler was at that Dean show.
I know. I was standing right next to him. I kind of thought I recognized him. He was having a conversation. And like I said last time, if I decided to walk around to everybody that I recognized or kind of knew who they were there, it would have looked like I was running for office of DVDVR, just trying to shake everybody's hands.
Hilarious.
Vancouver Wrestling, Nicole Matthews. Despite Rex Rothschild's strength advantage, Matthews took the win. Next, Kyle Fines arrived with Taryn from accounting, the turncoat Stephen Crow, and a cult leader, Michael.
Oh, yeah, you turned him heel?
Yeah, at the Rumble
Cool.
Pack.
Cool. He seems like a better heel.
Mm-hmm.
What makes them clandestine? They're standing right there.
That was not planned.
Standing in their way, the Time Bandit tag team of Shaolin Funk and Travis Williams. The action was fast and furious, but Crow and Taryn's strategy was sound.
Dude, the look on Travis's Williams' face when I was like, hey, big fan. Him and Judas at their table after the show.
Yeah.
Hey, just want to let you know, I'm a big fan of what you guys are doing, and boom. That's how I introduced it. And they're like,
awesome.
What the fuck? And then I was like, I'm a friend of Travis and Max's.
Awesome.
Because the initial look on their faces was like, nobody's supposed to know
Is
about
it reach?
this.
How does it reach?
We don't
How does
want
it reach
anyone to
Jersey?
know about this.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
It's official. April 27th. It's Abraham Lincoln versus Stephen Crow. Travis Williams is out of action. Needless to say, Susan was not happy.
Max, I'm at the airport and I just saw the footage. What the is going on? The lines, cowboy, he that hat. Shaolin Funk, useless.
Cursing makes her more interesting. I love it.
After intermission, Wild Eyes welcomed television star Osric Chow to the boombox.
So do you know? Is it?
Okay, what's he on? Because I do.
He's on the Flash. He's on the Flash.
Well, hold on. Who do you play on the Flash?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up. Yeah.
You think
Meanwhile, the other guy was on Percy Jackson. Come on, come on, Travis.
I'm more impressed with people on the Flash. To be perfectly honest with you, there, buddy. I'm a CW head, dude. When I got to ring announce here, the cast of Riverdale was there, and I was like, I watched that show. Holy shit! I was like, De Niro could have been there. I would have popped more for AJ Capo or Jughead.
Yeah. He's calling out Casey Ferreira here, Kevin, because he's in LA, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because like I said, I haven't really seen him on any LA shows at all, and there's plenty of them. He must really just be training away in the dojo.
You're gonna see him, dude. I told you, like, not to fucking, I'm not patting myself on the back or anything. You're not. I am. But I spotted the talent in that kid in that second match. I was like, fuck me. And then my phone was right behind me, and he had like 3 friends there who were supporters. And at the airport the next day, just at the Tim Hortons, I checked my phone. They photobombed me with all these thumbs up and shit and everything, and they were super nice. It was awesome. Oh,
He's on Avatar: The Last Airbender now. This match is
really?
Awesome. Yeah.
Unbeknownst to most, these two competitors' history with one another spans decades.
It's crazy.
And the familiarity.
Look at that. Oh, I've never seen that.
Overwhelming support of the Boom faithful, Michael Blaze was able to defeat Myers to the shock of those in attendance.
Look at the belt that
This just in, Wild Eyes has been fined by the BC Athletics Commission for $2,000 for multiple offenses of physically interacting with the athletes. I am thrilled to announce that the BC Athletics Commission has agreed to send a representative to the Boombox on Friday, May 20th.
And you know who it's going to be, don't you?
Tony Baroni versus Jackie
Yes,
Lee,
Parvy.
Golden Haunches.
Parvy.
Bruised and battered by the hulking Baroni, but was able to summon the fighting spirit to persevere. Jackie Lee.
Parvy, that's a great idea. I think, I've got time off and freaking flyer miles.
Boom returns with back-to-back shows in April. Spring Fling on April 26th and Secret Crush on
Don Kent would be proud of that one.
Secret Crush is sold out, but tickets are still available for Spring Fling. Get them before they're gone, and we'll see you at ringside.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, we still got one last little bit.
Yep. This is for Pete too. Turn this up a little bit. So thanks for tuning in, everyone, for the Titans of Wrestling reunion. Be sure to check out the Patreon.
Okay, now you're trying.
Speech therapy for Ricky Steamboat.
There you go.
He just woke up. He just woke him up.
Oh, guy do it.
The question now is, will the speech fully return, and will the dragon recover from the psychological scars of this devastating injury?
Check out the Patreon. It's $5 a month. We got a great bunch of shows, and we don't know what we're doing next, but something's going to be cool that we're going to be recording in just a little bit. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, for the Titans of Wrestling reunion.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
My name's Parvy.
Good night.